you for joining us here at the National Combat Sports Alliance as we present Southern Indiana Combat Productions in the beginning. I'm Rocky France, joined by my good friend and UFC veteran, Josh Shockman. Josh, we got a great night of fights planned, my friend.
Oh, it's looking good. The card's looking fantastic. We got everything from heavy hitters to big submitters. The whole entire card looks pretty stacked for a Pro-Am. I'm pretty optimistic and pretty excited about how I think the fights are going to go tonight. It should be pretty action-packed. It should be pretty entertaining. So I'm looking forward to it. As far as an opener for this particular brand and these guys, I think they're coming out of the gate pretty hard, man. What do you think?
Coming out hard, we got our main event tonight, Zack Davis versus Chance Beck for the BMF chain.
I'm excited to see that one. Honestly, it's a classic grappler versus striker bout. And, I mean, we got a guy who's got he's 7-5, Chance Beck, big submission wins for the most part, versus Zack Davis, who's 4-3, a lot of KOs on that record. A very good striker, pretty accomplished as far as being at that tier in the professional division. I think he's going to honestly, Zack is probably going to come out, and he's probably going to take it.
We shall see another classic striker versus grappler matchup in our feature amateur bout for the amateur lightweight title. Nick Fox takes on Graham Hunter.
Should be another good one. Another guy who's wrestler heavy, Nicholas Fox, coming out. He's probably going to look to implement, close the distance, and get the fight to the ground kind of early. Graham Hunter, as far as I know, pretty decent striker. Let's just hope that he worked his takedown defense and he's got the skills to pay the bills tonight.
Another great amateur matchup tonight for the middleweight title. Zayne is going to take on Austin Striggle.
This ought to be a good one, man. I know Zayne personally, very tough guy in the gym, very well-rounded, very headstrong guy. The guy stays in the gym. He's a gym rat, works hard, great work ethic, good submissions. His striking game is coming along. Since we first saw him coming in the gym, I mean, the guy is 110% better than he was. Austin Striggle, guy apparently got heavy hands, man. He's probably going to come out to seek out that knockout victory. So it's going to be one of those, can Zayne keep the distance? Can he keep the distance? Can he cut the angles? I think the key to victory for him is probably going to be to keep the distance, add up on the strikes, look for a gap in the action, take advantage of it. Austin, obviously, he's going to be coming forward pretty heavy, pretty hard, and if his KO record from the previous fights that he's had tells us anything, it's going to tell us that he might get that knockout victory tonight.
We shall see, folks. Stay tuned. We got a great night of fights planned, but in order to get there, we have to bring in our voice of the cage for Southern Indiana Combat Productions, Brady L. Davis.
Boys and girls, fight fans of all ages, welcome to the Veterans Memorial Coliseum here in beautiful downtown Evansville, where Southern Indiana Combat Production is proud to present our very first show, In the Beginning. For all those watching on pay-per-view through our partners at National Combat Sports Alliance and those live in attendance, welcome to Southern Indiana Combat Presents In the Beginning. If you would now please stand and be reverently attentive while I introduce your color guard. At this time, I am proud to present the Hottie Shriners Color Guard of Evansville to present the flag of our country. And now it is my honor to introduce a member of the Pike Central Swing Choir, Taylor Oswald, to sing your national anthem.
Oh, say, can and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets rang there, the balls bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
One more time, Taylor Oswald, if you would please remain standing for the invocation. Heavenly Father, we thank you for bringing us here together to this venue to enjoy this sport we love so much. We thank you for this new banner promotion to bring MMA back to Evansville. We thank you for all the fans that have welcomed us. We ask that you be with the men and women of the armed forces at home and abroad. Give them Godspeed and may complete their missions and return home safely to their families. At the end of the evening, we ask that you give us safe roads and fair travels that we might make it home to our families. We ask that good sportsmanship and safety prevail. All this we ask in your Son, Jesus Christ's blessed name. Amen. What a crowd. This is awesome. We have people in the balconies. Thank you guys all so much for coming. Your referee for the evening, Doug Gallegos. Here we are. We are ready for the first bout on the card. Making his entrance to the blue corner, Mikey, Gilman.
All right, folks, here we go. We're going to get this night started. Southern Indiana Combat Production in the beginning as Mike Gilman makes his way to the cage here tonight. He's going to enter the cage at 0-1, 5'7" tall with a 69-inch reach. 35 years of age, fighting out of Terre Haute, Indiana. He's a karate fighter representing a blue belt in Valley Martial Arts under Coach Patrick Bauer.
First bout, Rocky. I'm excited, bud. This announcer's got me hyped.
Brady L. Davis, he has that effect on people. He really knows how to pump up a crowd, and we got a pumped up crowd here tonight for our flagship show. Maniac Mike Gilman making his way through the chute. He is a kickboxing fighter. He's coming off of a KO loss, but that KO loss was 14 years ago. This dude's been around the game for a little while.
Man, it's been a hot minute since this guy competed last. That can go either way. Some guys thrive off of that, and some guys deteriorate under that via the ring rust that they suffer for not competing in between a 14-year hiatus. So I'm really curious to see what this guy's going to bring tonight.
He did say he knew a little bit about that ring rust, but the way he's combated that, he's got into some competitions such as kickboxing and karate competitions. So he has been competing, just not in MMA.
Okay, well, I mean, there is a lot to be said about staying inside of some type of competition of some sort when you're talking combat sports. But nothing, and I do mean nothing, can replace being in that cage, being under those lights, and being in front of all these people doing what we do.
And Josiah, the Joker, Mcnelly makes his way down the chute in front of all these people, as you said. This is his MMA debut, 5 foot 10 inches tall, a 71-inch reach. He's 18 years of age, fighting out of Owensboro, Kentucky. He is a freestyle fighter under Coach Brad Cummings, and we all know the name Nate Manis.
Yeah, hey, Nate's my homie, currently fighting in the UFC. He's representing, he's doing quite well. So if this guy's training with Nate, I'm not going to put my stamp approval on him per se, but I'm going to say he's probably ready. If he's training with Brad Cummings, Brad the motivator, pretty good coach, pretty good guy all around. He preps guys pretty well. So this kid ought to be pretty well versed as to what to expect in this fight.
Josiah does handyman work for a living by day, coming in tonight to do some handyman work on Mike Gilman. We shall see if he's going to come out with a W.
I'm excited to see it. I mean, this is this kid's first bout ever. So we're getting ready to see what he's made of. But like I said previously, if he's training with my boy Nate and he's training with my boy Brad Cummings, I expect a lot from him, quite honestly. I expect him to come out, be elusive, be rangy, and be effective.
And that's one thing you will see here at Southern Indiana Combat Production, and you'll see it throughout the night. These guys are coming from a top-notch, high-quality gyms all throughout the Midwest. You know, it's not like it was back in the day when you and I first started, just some guys in the garage. These are legit fighters from legit gyms. So no fighter isn't like it was 10 years ago.
No, it's not for sure, man. I started fighting in 2003 under non-sanctioned events and doing, you know, a lot of stuff that was kind of backyardish, I guess you could say. These guys are from established gyms with established coaches and fighters, and they've got the experience, they've got the knowledge. So I don't foresee them coming in and doing anything less than performing at their best.
I'm excited to see how this one goes. We're going to go to Brady L. Davis.
3-minute rounds at a catch weight of 150 pounds. Your referee, fighting first out of the blue corner. He's trained in karate and kickboxing, representing Valley Martial Arts and Marty Walters School of Kickboxing, sponsored by New Life Painting. Weighing in at 149.1 pounds. From Terre Haute, Indiana, Maniac Mikey Gilman! His opponent across the cage, fighting out in the red corner, is a freestyle fighter representing TAG MMA, weighing in at 148.9 pounds. From Owensboro, Kentucky, Josiah the Joker Mcnelly!
Rocky, why does the ref look? He looks so intense, bro.
This guy is very intense. Let me tell you something, Josh. The cage inspection, before we even got this fight started tonight, he was so thorough on the cage inspection. He went to every little corner, every little inch of chain link, and made sure that everything was proper and ready to go for these fights tonight. So I expect nothing less during the fights.
You got to love a guy that does his job well.
Here we go. Right away, Mikey Gilman with the push teep kick, and he hits the mat, and he's right back up.
Yeah, that's 100% nerves. He's coming out swinging.
Gilman throwing some hard punches here.
Yeah, he's overcommitting. It's like I said earlier, man. When you get out underneath these lights, man, if you haven't done this in a while, you've got some anxiety, and it's looking like he's displaying it. But it's also looking like he's recovering well. He's closed the distance.
A big slam there by Mikey, but he lets it go right back to the feet of both fighters.
Yeah, there was no follow-up. He's looking like he's kind of wasting some energy here, but
that right hand looked like it may have landed there, Josh.
Yeah, for sure. Our man from
Josiah
Owensboro's got topside control though, man, and it looks like he knows what he's doing in that position.
As we said before, training with Brad Cummings and Nate Manis, he knows what to do at any situation throughout the fight, as he's displaying properly right now.
Yeah, see, the guy on bottom, he's making the error of clinching on bottom. He really needs to be looking to advance his position. He's in full open guard. He really needs to get his feet and his hips. And as soon as our guy from Owensboro tries to push up in posture, he needs to kick off and stand up. Nice! He comes up, but he doesn't follow him with the single leg.
Josiah ends up right back on top in full mount this time.
That's
this
dangerous.
could be bad here for Mike Gilman.
It could be over. It could be over. More than likely, the ref's about to step in. Yeah.
Josiah McKinley hard on the ground and pound right now, looking
He's
for
got
a
to do
finish.
something. He's got to. Oh, he recovered.
Mike Gilman back to his knees. Josiah's got nothing of it. Slams him back to the mat, looking to get the full mount once again.
That was 100% heart, but he's right back in a bad position.
Josiah McNeely hard on the ground and pound once again, and the referee's seen enough.
It's over.
As Josiah McNeely comes away with his first win here tonight at Southern Indiana Combat Productions.
What a performance, man. Rocky, that was impressive. He kept his composure in there, and he continuously looked to get that mount, even when that guy pressed out of it, and that was sheer heart, man. That guy pulled out sheer heart and willpower, muscled his way through it, but, hey, man, congrats. Congrats to our guy Josiah, man.
Josiah McKinley with an impressive display of mixed martial arts there.
Very
in his
impressive,
amateur debut, coming out with a W.
Yeah,
Let's go to Brady L. Davis to make it official.
He stayed composed as fuck, didn't he? In his first fight.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, 1 minute 56 seconds in the first round. Your referee Doug was called to stop the action.
When did you start fighting?
TKO due to strikes. Josiah the Joker!
I mean, dude, it's weird. Even back then, that was a long time ago, man. Like, compared to what you got back then to what you
There you have it, folks. Josiah McKinley is going to leave the cage tonight with his first tick on the W column. Well earned, I must say.
Yeah, big win to Josiah, man. Big win, big ups. He stayed super composed, Rocky. That was very impressive for a guy coming out on his first outing. He looked really good.
Very good he looked. We shall see how these next two fighters look. We're going to go to Brady L. Davis to move on to our second fight.
Cody, Burleson.
Moving on to the featherweight division, 145 pounds, as Cody Razorback Burleson makes his way to the Southern Indiana Combat Productions cage. He's 1-1 as an amateur, fighting out of Morganfield, Kentucky, 31 years of age. He stands 5'11", repping a 72-inch reach, fighting for Tag MMA, also under Brad Cummings and Nate Manis once again.
Yeah, once again we got another guy from their camp. Hey, if this guy's any indicator for what's to come, these guys are producing some pretty good fighters, man.
Cody Burleson, a coal miner by day. That's not something you hear much anymore. You don't hear that trade, coal mining, much anymore.
Nah, man, coal mining's kind of a dying field, man, unfortunately.
We shall see if that die-hard personality translates to the cage tonight for Cody Burleson. Cody Burleson said that he feels comfortable anywhere this fight could go tonight. Obviously, he's looking for a big KO. He's looking for the first round, but if it goes out of the first round or to the ground, he's well prepared.
Yeah, I would think so. If he's training with Nate, if he's training with Brad, these guys prepare their guys. Everything they do is on point. Everything they do is precise. So they know what they're doing. This kid ought to be pretty good at what he does. I'm kind of hyped to see it. I know the guy he's getting ready to fight is supposed to be a pretty good wrestler. So this ought to be a pretty good fight.
Cody wants that first round KO, but he has been to a decision where he earned a W. But he does have a TKO loss to MMA prodigy Decariye Kamara. And that's, if you know that name anywhere in amateur MMA, you know that that's not a bad thing. That dude's a stud. So.
Yeah, that guy's no joke. That guy's no joke, bro.
Well, let's go to Brady L. Davis to bring in his opponent.
And now making his way to the red corner, Decariye, Rosby.
Next she wrote, speech to the young.
And here he comes, his opponent, Decariye Rosby, nicknamed Two-Tone, stands 5'11" tall, repping a 70-inch reach, 21 years of age. He is an MMA fighter, but he's independent.
Hey, Two-Tone's coming out, wrestler heavy, bud. He's looking to grind one out and bust this guy up. This ought to be a pretty good competition, man. I'm hyped to see it.
Decariye Rosby does have some national qualifier wrestling matches as well as some state qualifier wrestling matches. So he does have that pedigree wrestling, even though he is independent in MMA.
Yeah, he's got a pretty impressive wrestling pedigree there.
He does have some heavy hands to add to that wrestling pedigree, as he does have a KO win. Also has 2 losses, but those losses are to Gavin Banks, who is a dude who grew up in the MMA field. So again, you can't be too mad at him for that one.
Not at all.
Also, he has a loss to Austin Striggle, who's got very heavy hands, and we'll see later on tonight who will be fighting for our middleweight title later here tonight in one of our feature amateur bouts.
Yeah, hey, Austin Striggle, guy's no joke. He'll be on the card later on, so I'm waiting to see if our guy's going to do work or if he's going to get another loss added to his record. We shall see.
Decariye coming in looking to do his team proud, Team Two-Tone, as he makes his way to the cage. We're going to get this featherweight bout started.
He really didn't say a lot about who he trains with or about who he's coached by. He's a very modest guy, seemingly, yesterday, talking to him. Seems like a pretty good dude.
We'll see if he can let his hands do the talking here tonight. Let's go to Brady L. Davis to get this one started.
Cody, the Razorback, Burleson!
Cody Burleson looking ready, though, bro.
His opponent across the cage is an independent freestyle fighter sponsored by GABED, powered by Turnpeg LLC, weighing in 146 pounds even, with a record of 1 win and 2 losses from Indianapolis, Indiana, Decariye Two-Tone Rosby!
Your boy Decariye showed up literally in his underwear, Rocky.
Does not care.
No, man. ZFG, bud. ZFG.
Referee Doug has us set for the action here tonight. So we're scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the featherweight division. And here we go. Our second fight, Southern Indiana Combat Production.
They're doing a bit of circling. You know, a lot of guys are looking to catch time, but he shot right in for that double. Nice slam.
Decariye hard right into the shot, straight into side mount.
Yeah, our guy on bottom needs to be looking for that far side underhook. He needs to look to get recovery here.
Decariye, Two-Tone Rosby with the headlock from side mount as Cody Burleson looking to pop out and take the back.
Dude. He's got the back. He needs to look to secure some hooks there, though, from back control, man, or else he's not going to hold that position for very long.
As you say that, Josh, you see that leg start to sneak up right there to try to get in that left hook.
Yeah. Yeah, our guy Decariye is going to have to, he's back down to the mat, man. No scrambles here.
Cody Burleson all over the back of Decariye Rosby, riding a little bit high at the moment, it may seem.
Yeah, he is, man. He's riding a bit high. If he can get that other hook in, it wouldn't be an issue, but being hook free like that, man, Decariye, really all Decariye has to do is control an arm, posture up, get his butt up, get him over top, and he can get out of that position with a good scramble. Looks like he's looking for that choke. He's fishing. He's fishing hard, but he's only got one hook, so it's kind of concerning right now, man. Like, positionally, he's in a superior position, obviously, but he's not in a good position, I would say. He's in a better position than Decariye for sure.
Cody Burleson all over the back right now with one hook in, looking for a possible rear naked choke.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. It looks like Decariye's got his wrist tied up. Does he have the other hook in? Yeah, it looks like he's got the other hook in. He's got both hooks. He needs to start looking to stretch Decariye here, man. If he can get him stretched out, he should have no problem getting a secure position and potentially getting that rear naked choke. It looks like he's almost under the chin of Decariye. Decariye, he's staying really composed, though. That's good on him. That says a lot for his training and his experience level for sure.
Decariye with 3 amateur fights under his belt. He has been in a bad position before and fought out. We shall see if he can do that here tonight.
Yeah, he's just chilling, man. Like currently, he's not even tripping over this bad position, and he is in a bad position. Like this is definitely not an advantageous position. He needs to be looking to get out of this and advance his position because right now he's giving up the round. And being that these are only 3-minute rounds, Rocky, it's imperative that you do work.
10 seconds left in this first round. Decariye is going to finish it out, it looks like.
Yeah.
And we're going to go to our second round here tonight. Decariye come in hard on that one. He wanted the takedown. He wanted to get it to the ground, but that ended him up in a bad position with Cody Burleson all over his back for most of that round.
He did really well until he went to that headlock position. That headlock position gets a lot of guys in lower levels in trouble. We always have to look for a far side underhook positionally when we're on the ground, when we're doing this stuff. As soon as you start looking to attack the head and get headlocks, typically, you're going to lose your position and they're going to take your back.
You got to think that the judges saw that one for Cody Burleson. What do you think, maybe a 10A round even, maybe?
I don't know. I don't think he did enough damage to warrant a 10-8. He definitely controlled the action and got a 10-9. I mean, even though, Decariye got the takedown, it really was nullified by the fact that he gave up position. Our man got back control and pretty much rode him out for the round.
You hear the clackers there, seconds out as we are set to go for our second round, scheduled for 3.
Neither one of these guys is really looking winded. What do you think the odds are Decariye comes back out and power doubles again?
With that wrestling pedigree, I can almost guarantee it's going to happen.
Yeah, I can almost guarantee it too.
We're back out here. Cody Burleson in the blue tape. Decariye Rosby in the red tape. Ooh, both guys had a couple punches on that exchange. As Decariye touches the lips there. There's that power double, just like we talked about.
Wouldn't you know it?
Big slam coming up, it looks like.
That was a nice slam, man. Strong, athletic dude.
Big slam, but as soon as they hit the mat, Cody Burleson right away fighting to get that guard.
Yeah, I mean, look, Cody's getting that leg through and he's getting his guard back, and it's kind of nullifying everything Decariye's trying to do. And right now, Decariye's not super busy. He's looking kind of like a human blanket right now, man.
Decariye got the takedown, ended him on top here. Now in the closed guard of Cody Burleson. He's going to have to do something.
Yeah, he really needs to look to posture up and strike, or he needs to look to pass and advance his position here. Like, sitting in the guard is just not going to get it. Like, you might eke out a decision win, but more than likely, I would say that Cody's going to get out of this. Especially, it kind of looks like he's holding him. He's preventing him from getting posture. He's in a closed guard, so Decariye needs to be staying busy here if he wants to get the victory.
Decariye doing just enough action right now.
Some
big punches.
Oh, it's over, though.
Referee Doug has seen enough of that. Some of those punches obviously snuck through as Decariye Rosby is going to add another win to his record and going to leave 2-2 tonight with the 500.
That seemingly came out of nowhere, bro. Like, he looked to be content to stay down in position, and all of a sudden, he just came out with some hammer fist, saw that our boy was phased, and just came up and finished it. Good on Decariye, dude. Good on Decariye. Shit.
Decariye showing some heavy hands there with his hammer fists. He smelled blood. He went for it and went for the finish, and he earned it here tonight. Southern Indiana Combat Production.
Yeah, that was a good victory, man. That was a solid performance.
You see some of the action here on our replay, brought to you by Lex Lil Contracting.
Here's where he starts to posture up. He starts to land those punches. He sees that he's hurt. Ref steps in and stops it. He's just standing over.
Great display of mixed martial arts there by Decariye Two-Tone Rosby. We're going to go to Brady L. Davis to make this one official.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 1 minute 37 seconds into the second round, your referee led by U.S. to stop to the action. Your winner, due to TKO by strikes, Decariye Two-Tone Rosby.
Decariye Two-Tone Rosby coming out with the win here tonight. He's going to move to 2-2. He's going to make his record to a 500 record. Definitely look to see more out of that kid. Both of these guys, actually.
Yeah, that win really, that win looked good for Decariye.
We are going to keep this night moving. We're going to move on to our third fight in the flyweight division, 125 pounds. But in order to do so, we have to go to Brady L. Davis.
Here we go. We are ready for the next bout on the amateur card. Making his entrance to the blue corner, Gage Mitchell.
Moving on to our third fight here tonight, as Gage Game Over Mitchell makes his way to the Southern Indiana Combat Production cage. Gage Mitchell is 5'6", with a 67-inch reach, 22 years of age, fighting out of Madisonville, Kentucky. He's a freestyle fighter with a blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, as well as a brown belt in karate. That's a good mix.
That is a good mix. I love watching these lightweights fight, man. These guys at 125, they don't stop moving. A lot of people come out and they're like, yeah, I don't know about these little guys. These little guys are like machines. They do not stop moving. It's action, action, action. And I can even see for 3 3-minute rounds, which is what this competition is going to be, we're probably in for a hell of a lot of action, man.
Lots of action expect to see out of Gage Mitchell. He's making his way into the cage at 3-2. All of his wins have been by submission. He's got an armbar win, a rear naked choke win, a triangle win. But guess what? All of his losses have been by submission as well. So look for some grappling.
That's a pretty impressive. Resume he's got going on there. We have yet to see what he's going to do against the other guy tonight, but judging from his record, there's probably going to be a lot of takedowns, a lot of grappling, a lot of transitions, and a lot of submission attempts. So it should be a really good one.
Gage Mitchell representing Hayes MMA under the great Troy Hayes. Another great gym like we talked before. These guys all come from good gyms. They're well trained and well prepared.
Hey, these guys are spoiled, man. When me and you were coming up in this game, you'd be doing well to go to a gym that had a purple belt in it.
You're right, my friend. Let's go to Brady L. Davis to bring in his opponent.
And now making his way to the red corner, Jayden Goudy.
Representing another well-known gym in Indiana is Jayden Goudy, representing Team Gaha under Coach Jacob Herlock. And if you're a fan of the Coliseum Combat banner, the Southern Indiana Combat Productions banner, obviously you're going to know the Team Gaha. These guys are active fighters in both of these leagues, so you know that Jayden Goudy is going to come in well prepared.
Jake Herlock, knowledgeable dude, man. Knowledgeable dude in the sport. He preps his guys well, so this ought to be a good one.
Jayden Goudy, 19 years old. He's making his way into the cage here tonight with 2 wins and no losses.
Hey, he better be ready to defend that record. That's all I got to say.
Coming off of an armbar win back at Coliseum Combat 59 back in April this year. Very active fighter.
Yeah, super active. How's he going to fare against a guy that comes out to Sweet Caroline, though? That's what I'm interested in.
I'm going to tell you what, nothing like some Sweet Caroline to get the crowd pumped up.
Hey, they're involved, bud. They're involved.
Jayden Goudy, always a crowd favorite. Tonight's no exception here in Evansville, Indiana, at the War Memorial Coliseum, the Veterans Memorial Coliseum. Here in our third fight tonight. This is a packed house. What an awesome venue, right?
I love this place, man. This place is the home of old school hook and shoot. There's a lot of history in this place, in this building. A lot of top names in the sport have fought in this building. It's an awesome place, man. Great venue, great vibe, great vibe.
Great vibes here. We're going to carry on these great vibes, and we're going to get this fight started. We're going to go to Brady L. Davis to do so.
Here we go. This bout is scheduled for three-minute rounds in the flyweight division. Fighting first out of the blue corner, he's a freestyle fighter representing Cadillac, the MMA, sponsored by Dirty Bulk Lifestyle and Beercast Digital Media, weighing in at 125.8 pounds, with a record of 4 wins and 2 losses. From Madisonville, Kentucky, Gage, Game Over, Mitchell!
Uh-oh, he threw out the energy ball, bud. His opponent looks mad, though. What is his problem? Why does that man look so angry, Rocky?
I don't know. Definite contrast.
That energy ball got him hot. Hey, he looks ready, man. He looks
What
ready.
a contrast. Jayden Goudy just like a pit bull over there behind the cage. Gage Mitchell just calm, cool, and collected.
Doing
Total contrast.
Kamehamehas like he's Goku or something.
We are set to go here tonight in our third fight. Scheduled for three-minute rounds. Jayden Goudy in the red tape. Gage Mitchell in the blue.
They're coming out fast already. They're coming out fast already, even for the feel out, man. He's
Mitchell landed some big punches right there.
Yeah. Oh, big head kick.
Head kick. Gage Mitchell walks right through it, though, with some more leather.
These guys are just throwing.
You called it, Josh.
I told
These
you,
guys
man.
are non-stop.
Dude, these 25-pounders just stay busy. Man.
Left hand right there.
Yeah, good luck straight.
Jayden
Take
Goudy
it
on
out
the
of center.
shot. Can he finish it here in our first round?
Yeah, he's going to get that take, I bet. He's fit. Yep. Our guy needs to let go of that head, and he needs to look to base out because he's not going to get a guillotine there.
Jayden Goudy finishes the takedown there, looking to move the side mount.
Yeah, good take. He's looking to transition early too, man. That's impressive right there. That shows you how much this guy's had in the gym. That shows you the kind of coaching he's got. Oh, he's raining him down.
Jayden Goudy trying to posture up with some heavy ground and pound, but that's allowing a little bit of space for Gage Mitchell to get a leg in there and get back to full guard.
Yeah, Jayden's putting that pressure on him, though. He's keeping that pressure. Oh, he's sitting up into him. Oh, nice transition. Nice transition.
Now with Jayden Goudy pressing into the cage.
He's hunting for a head, but now he's looking for an arm. There's nothing there, though. Like, there's no real possibility of a Kimura attempt. It looks more like he's just trying to control that arm.
Gage Mitchell here looking to give Jayden Goudy his first loss in our third fight here tonight, Southern Indiana Combat Production.
Hey, when you got that undefeated record, bro, there's a lot of pressure on you, but there's also a lot of motivation behind you. I'll tell you that. He needs to fight that head down. He needs to be pressing that head.
Gage Mitchell relentless on the takedown attempt, but it's avoiding a few punches to the ears.
Jayden's staying persistent, but he really needs to get that posture. He needs to attack those legs and get better posture. His head's too far down. Like, He's just not creating the kind of pressure that's going to get a successful takedown on a guy.
Ooh, hard right hand by
Nice combination. Good head kick.
by Jayden Goudy.
There it
Gonna
is.
finish this round strong, it looks
Oh,
like.
oh, oh, big straight
10
left.
seconds left, round one.
They're throwing.
Guys winging punches right
Good body work. Good body work by Gage.
now. We're going to go to round two. And I'm not disappointed because I want to see more.
Not even a little, man. That was a hell of a round by both those guys. That was good stuff. That's exactly what I expected to see, though, quite honestly, man. Those guys were going at it, Rocky.
You called it, Josh. Do not blink on these guys. These 125 pound flyweights. It is non-stop action.
Non-stop,
First bell
bud.
to the last bell.
Non-stop.
First round finish.
Their gas tank's bigger than their body, dude. It's crazy.
Gage Mitchell. He's a janitor at Walmart at night, and he's coming in to look to sweep the floor
Man,
with Jayden
hey,
Goudy.
check the replay, though. Nice takedown, D, man. Nice takedown, D. Good transition and really good combinations. Good use of his hands and transition to set up those kicks with his hands. Look at that. Look, that's smooth, man.
Both guys firing some heavy punches.
Yeah.
Let's finish that round strong. We're going to see if they can do the same in round two.
He's wasting no time. They're wasting no time, bro. Oh, he slipped. He finally secured a takedown.
Both guys landed some leather right there. Jayden Goudy ended up on bottom out of that exchange, though. As he's looking right away from
Oh, man, he's hunting. Yes, yes.
Gage Mitchell pops out of it. Transitions right into full mount.
Oh, man. He better buck and find a knee. Oh, good transition. Good hips.
Goudy right into the escape. Gage Mitchell backs out. Jayden Goudy now with the single ended up on top.
Nice, dude. Hey, that was a hell of a transition from Jayden, man. That was 100% skill and heart. Like, that guy came out of it, but he's leaving his arm. He's sloppy there.
Mitchell for the almost.
Oh, so close.
Ends up on top.
Man, what a transition in their back. He's back. He's transitioned to a double. He's driving through. He's got him on the cage, man.
Jayden Goudy now working to finish the single leg. Gage Mitchell against the cage.
Gage Mitchell's takedown defense needs to come along. Like, he needs to switch angles with his feet here on the cage, and he needs to show his hip. He needs to angle it better. But these transitions are crazy. Look at these dudes. Looked like he was hunting for a reverse triangle for a second.
Bicep slicer almost right now by
Yeah,
Gage
man.
Mitchell.
Man, these guys are going hard. He's looking for a mount transition.
Gage Mitchell uses that far side underhook to try to stand up here. Jayden Goudy's all over him with
dude.
punches throughout this whole exchange.
He's staying on him. The pressure's insane, man. The pressure, the persistence, the work. Oh, nice single. They're back to the mat with that. He's standing over him. He keeps threatening with that guillotine, but the guillotine's not really there. It's more or less just a way to threaten him to keep his position. But he's back up. He's back up.
Mitchell back to his feet now.
Oh!
Jayden Goudy lands a big right knee. Jayden Goudy right back to the single.
Right back on it, man.
Holy cow, Josh.
He's going low on that single, picking the heel even. Man, these guys are going at it.
Hard on the corner right now is Gage Mitchell.
Yeah, he fell back for it. He's got the wrist. He's really got to get his chest attached to that arm. He's got to open his guard up and switch his hips to get that arm up his back and finish this, though. Like, if you hold your feet like that. There he goes. He's opened up. Oh, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. He's stepping over. Nope.
No, we're going to go to
Man, that was crazy, bro.
fantastic display of mixed martial arts.
Man.
2 rounds here in our third fight here tonight.
The crowd is on their feet, and rightfully so, man. That was crazy. What a round, dude. These guys are going.
Hard time for your ring card girl, Haley.
He is the promoter for Coliseum Combat, our sister.
Yeah, you ain't never been in the game, and if you have been, you ain't been in very long if you don't know Mark. He's for sure a heck of a matchmaker, without a doubt.
Definitely a heck of a
Here's check the replay, man. Look at this. We got a takedown. We got him holding. He's on top, and here in just like a second, you're going to see a transition. Now we're seeing that Kimura attempt at the end of the round. That Kimura attempt was strong, but if he would have opened his legs up sooner and switched his hips like he did right there, he might have got it. He just didn't have time in that round. And, hey, Jayden with a big transition. Hell of a round for both of those guys. Who do you think won that last round? Dude, I don't even know.
We're going to go to our third and final round here tonight and our third fight. And it has been one heck of an exciting fight thus far.
This is a hard fight to score, Rocky. Like, this is a difficult fight to score. Oh, nice defense.
Jayden Goudy right away in for the shot, working to get Gage to the mat. Working hard on that single.
Yeah, he keeps going down and getting that heel pick. Good back transition, though. He's hunting for an arm right now. I don't know if anything's going to come about. Oh, nice transition to side control, man. He's passing guard. But the man on bottom is just recomposing his guard. Like, just giving him hell on bottom. This is a crazy fight, man.
Jayden Goudy now on top in the open guard of Gage Mitchell as Gage Mitchell showing some very active hips.
Jayden's got really good pressure, but Gage's hips are really, really good, man. He's got solid bottom game. Oh, big shots, though.
Jayden Goudy throwing some heavy punches, using to get past the half guard.
Gage was unfazed, though, man. This is crazy. Like, these guys are going for broke every second of the match. Oh!
Gage Mitchell back to the full guard, but they eats a huge right hand.
Big shot, man. He ate that, too, man. He ate that full-fisted. He's trying to posture up. Oh, he's got an arm. He's got an arm. Oh, he's out. He's out. That's nothing. He's out. Is he going to let? He's looking to posture up, though. Nice. Man. Good pass. Good transition. What's he going to do with this mount, though? That's the question. Neither one of these guys have stopped moving since the bell rang, man. This is crazy. He's staying with that top pressure, though, man. He's really persistent on that. Big wrist control.
Looking for a finish here in the third round.
Man, he's hunting for it, dude. He's hunting for it. He's doing what he needs to do right now. He's persistent with the pressure, big on the wrist control, and he's finding openings to place punches. I mean, he's doing an amazing job. An amazing job on top.
Starting to give up his back there for Jayden Goudy, but Jayden Goudy's pressuring that full mount's heavy.
Yeah, he's repositioned to the mount. Oh!
Jayden Goudy now on the back.
He's on the back.
For the choke.
He's on the back, bud. Let's see what he's going to do with it. He's hunting. He better try. He re-transitioned a mount, dude. He's got a head and arm.
Beautiful transitions here.
He's got to get his forehead to the mat. Oh, he tapped! He tapped! What a win! What a victory! Wow.
Right into the head and arm choke, and he gets the tap.
Rocky.
Fantastic display of mixed martial arts here tonight in our third fight.
That was crazy at the end, man. What a transition. He transitioned from back to mount. Super smooth, caught the arm inside, caught the head and arm triangle, pops out, transitions to side, and just finishes it. Super smooth. Here's the replay. We see big pressure here. He's controlling that wrist. He's throwing punches in openings. He does a really good job at presenting these pressuring openings.
Great display right there. You see him transitioning all over the place.
Here he goes.
Moving to the back here.
Finding the back. Oh.
And we're going to go to Brady L. Davis to make this one official.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2 minutes, 48 seconds into the third round. Your winner by tap out into arm triangle, Jayden.
What an exciting fight for our first fight here tonight. Jayden Goudy representing Team Gaha and Coach Burroughs to the best. That you can't ask for a better fight.
Nah, man.
Of pure excitement and end in a submission.
That was a hell of a fight. Gage got nothing to hang his head about. Like, he went in there and he went hard in the paint. It's just Jayden found him on some transition in position and just caught him slipping, man. Just pulled out the W with the submission. That was awesome. What a fight. Yeah, that guy's no joke, man. I told you about these guys. They don't stop.
Non-stop action there. Always accept that from these little guys. And Jayden Goudy taking in every moment of his win as he can. Getting this crowd just pure hyped up.
This guy's hilarious.
Indiana at the Veterans Memorial Coliseum. This crowd is
Hey. He's going hard with the Sweet Caroline, Rocky. He's going super hard.
Let's keep this action moving. We're going to move to our fourth fight here tonight. Let's go to Brady L. Davis.
Here we go. We are in from round number 4 on the amateur card. Making his entrance to the blue corner, James Falk.
That's my age.
Bro, I'm not far behind it. I'm 41. That's crazy. Did you say he's making his debut?
No. By yet, I'm sorry. He's 3 and 6.
Oh, okay.
As an amateur.
Oh, well,
Check this out.
this guy's a warrior then.
James Falk and I made our MMA debut on the same card back in 06.
What?
05 06.
And he's still doing
Still
it.
fighting. We fought on 5 consecutive cards thereafter. So I know this dude. I watched him fight. My very first fight, he's a scrapper.
That's pretty impressive, man. This guy is 42 years old, still going at it, man. Still going at it.
James Falk coming in with a 100% finish rate. All of his wins have been by finish.
That's pretty impressive.
I asked him, why now? Why 42 years of age? Why come back and get beat up or punched in the face? He said this is part of his rebirth as a person.
Hey, man, big ups to my man. He came out of the penitentiary. He's coming back to do something he knows and loves. If that keeps you on the straight and narrow, my friend, so be it. If that's what you got to do to stay out from behind bars, man, all the power in the world to you.
Falk representing Evansville, Indiana. He is a kickboxer. Representing Underground Fitness. We shall see if he can represent them well tonight. Let's go to Radio Davis.
And now making his way to the red corner, Daron Burroughs.
Listen, too many people thought I would never get far and never supported the show. And one of my teachers pulled me out of my class to tell me my grades were low. I never do good when people are limited personal space, invading the door. That's when I knew that I had to get out and go get it, cause they were going to open the door. Till I check fast, I only test to tell them school is up. The hot pop was with me, stay out of the city, so I'm not going to go. They got a problem with saying that I'm looking some Chinese, yeah, they can't handle it.
Hey, the boys, they train people right, man. I'm telling you. This ought to be a stand-up war, I think. Because, hey, your guy looks ripped and ready in here at 42 years of age. And Daron, if he's training with Nate and he's training with Brad, you know he's going to bring it. Nah, I'd wager to say one of these guys is going out or tapping out. Yeah, he's a tough dude, man. Tough dude. This guy's had some good fights. He's been in there, man. He scrapped. Let's see how he does tonight. He's looking to snap that. Hey, guys that are on losing streaks are dangerous to fight, man. These guys have nothing to lose. Everything they do in there has nothing but upside potential written all over it. Uh-oh. It can be a huge motivator or it can be a big distraction. We're going to find out here in a minute.
One more time for your ring card girl, Haley. Make some noise! We are ready for the next bout on the amateur card, scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the featherweight division. Fighting first out of the blue corner, he is trained in kickboxing and jiu-jitsu, representing Underground Fitness. Sponsored by 777 Construction and Underground Fitness. Weighing in at 150 pounds even, with a record of 0 wins and 2 losses. From Evansville, Indiana, Jayden. Representing Tag MMA, sponsored by Rock Hard Nutrition, Clutch Barbers, Blacksmith Labs, All Simons Tattoos, and Catfish Art, weighing in at 150 pounds, 3 pounds, with a record of 4 wins and 3 losses. From Owensboro, Kentucky, Daron, Burroughs.
The voice in the cage, Brady L. Davis, getting us hyped to go for our 4th fight here tonight.
These dudes look ready. They look ready, Rocky.
We are ready to go in the featherweight division, 145 pounds. Daron Burroughs in the red tape, James Falk in the blue.
Somebody could get a concussion, bud.
Both of these guys with high finish rates, both looking for a finish again here tonight.
James looks a little tense. He looks a little tense.
James Falk orthodox there, Daron Burroughs southpaw. As James ate a couple there right to the cup, it seemed.
James looks super tense coming out. Daron looks a little bit
hard leg kick.
Relaxed. Yeah, that was a good lead leg kick, man. That was a good lead leg kick. Another one.
You know, a lot for people who really don't know and have never ate one of them kicks, it just seems like a kick to the leg. But 2 of them in the same spot, it's miserable.
But it's not the most fun, I'll tell you that right now, and you better be conditioned for it.
And there's 3.
If you ain't conditioned for it, you're in for a long week because every time you sit on the toilet, it's going to hurt. I promise. There's another one. He's working that leg early, bud.
Working it early is always a good thing. It's too often we see the guys that try to employ the leg kick late in the fight. If you employ it early, it really slows down your opponent.
I'm going to tell you what. You can always tell when a guy's being bothered by a technique when he tries to copy it. And right now, James is trying to return that same lead leg kick, so you know it's effective.
Daron Burroughs
Nice
right
clinch.
here with
He's
the
pulling
double
guard
unders.
in the air.
Oh, and he lets it go and backs out.
Uh-oh, what is this? What happened?
I don't know, but he let it go back out again to that kick.
Daron looked like something bothered him for some reason there. Overhand.
Big left hand.
Good straight right. James is coming forward, and he's so stiff, but it might work for him. Stylistically, that just might be how he fights. He looks really tense.
James Falk switched stance there. You know that leg kick must be working. Ooh, big left hand.
Overhand.
from Daron Burroughs as James Falk closes the distance.
He
got him against Cage.
immediately grabbed that clinch. He's like, you know what, man? I don't want to eat another one of them, bud. Don't throw it. He's pulling high. He's got bad transition.
James
for James
Falk pulls Daron Burroughs right into the full mount right now.
in the mount. And he's locking his arms. That's useless. Like, he needs to be looking to advance position. He's wasting his energy. He's squeezing on him. He's so tense. He's so tense in there. I think him being away for so long from the game is probably. Oh, he transitioned
Big
out,
explosion. He ended up on top
possible
here.
triangle.
Possible triangle. Short time left here in round one.
Oh, that's tight. He's got the angle and everything, man.
Will he survive? And he survives. We're going to go to round two.
Save
Daron Burroughs
Bell Rock.
right into the triangle, right into an armbar, right at the 10-second mark. James Falk is going to survive to see a round two.
That was a good round, man. I would score that round for Daron absolutely 10-9. Landed the more effective strikes. Got the takedown. Even though at the end of the round, James got the transition and it was good, but he left his arm out, man. Big mistake. Almost got triangled, man. Got saved by the bell. Let's look at the replay. He's measuring. He's measuring with that lead hand. And you see there James switched stances like you pointed out earlier. Oh, that was that big overhand. That was that clinch.
James Falk didn't like that big overhand right away, close the distance into the clinch.
No, he didn't enjoy that at all, bro.
We are going to go to round two here, scheduled for 3.
Hey, when you sign that contract, you better be ready to eat some of those. That's all I got to tell you. That's what you're signing up for. James looks unfazed, though, man. Like, he looks composed. He looks ready.
Both of these guys, veteran amateurs, no strangers to a second round. Ooh, jumping head kick, and it looks like it just caught him on the glove.
That was actually kind of close. You don't see a lot of handwork from these guys setting up those kicks. I would like to see a lot more kick setups with the hands. Maybe they'll settle down in this round and we'll start seeing some of that.
Daron Burroughs with a head kick. That one might have snuck through.
Yeah, it did sneak through. It caught him right on the jaw. Oh, man, that phased him.
Oh, right on the high guillotine right now is Daron Burroughs.
Good defense, though, on that guillotine choke.
James Falk doing exactly what he needs to defend that guillotine.
Reaching over and burying that shoulder, man. Oh, he's transitioned out.
Daron lets go of it. It's got James pressed against the cage.
And he's got his back. What's he going to do with it, though? Oh, he's got potential Kimura. Oh, there's nothing there. He needs to let that go and get that far side underhook. And he needs to transition right now to the guard, or he needs to transition to a scramble here.
James Falk with the Kimura attempt, which lands him on the bottom right now, side-mounted by Daron Burroughs.
It's not good, man. Rocky, flat on your back is not a position in jiu-jitsu. This guy needs to get on his side, get that far side under. There he goes. He's fishing for it. He needs to look for that far side under. That left arm needs to get that underhook, and he needs to start to transition out of that.
Daron Burroughs right now with that shin pin on the right arm of James Falk, so it can get some punches as he's going to transition to full mount.
He better not sit there and squeeze him. He better buck roll, look for a knee to push and transition out of that, man.
I see a little bit of blood there. I can't really tell who it's coming from, though.
It's coming from James. James got a cut. It looks like it's over his right eye.
James right now trying to employ what I have always known as the heel clicker defense. It's not always the smartest, but it does work occasionally.
That's that backyard mount escape, bro. He's looking for it. I mean, I've seen guys successfully do it.
With those long legs, if anybody could do it, it'd be James Falk.
Yeah, he could fish for it.
He needs to do something right now. Daron Burroughs posturing up, raining down some heavy leather.
Uh-oh, he might have the backyard mount escape.
There it is,
He's
baby.
trying to scramble. He's out the back door.
Oh, he does, and he turns it into an escape. Holy cow.
All he's got to do is
fantastic. Right into a triangle. Daron Burroughs.
Not again.
Beautiful train. Then into the armbar.
Tap to the armbar.
Daron Burroughs.
Nice.
Full mount. James Falk with the backyard heel clicker escape. Daron Burroughs takes it, transitions into the triangle. Ultimately, the armbar is what gets him the win here tonight. Daron Burroughs is going to move to 5-4 in the amateur division.
He broke that. He snapped that losing streak. Good for him. But that transition from triangle to armbar, that was pretty slick, quite honestly. I mean, I expected to see when James came out that back door on that backyard mount escape, I expected him to come up and rain down the shots. He didn't. Let's go to the replay here. He comes out the back door, and he sits up with his arm out, man. He's just like, it's like he's unaware of his position, gets caught in the triangle. The triangle looks solid. He fights out of it. That's it. Transitions right to the armbar, Rock.
That is a beautiful display of jiu-jitsu by Daron Burroughs.
That was, man.
Let's go to Brady L. Davis to make this one official.
Got a round of applause for the sportsmanship of these two. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, at 2 minutes, 48 seconds in the second round, your winner by tap out due to armbar, Daron!
Daron Bedtime Burroughs going to move to 5-4 in the featherweight division. What a beautiful, beautiful display of mixed martial arts.
Yeah, that was a great transition. That was a great transition to an armbar. You don't really expect to see a lot of that in the amateur ranks, but when you do, it's always nice.
A great display of striking, a great display of scrambling, and a great display of submissions.
Yeah, that was a hell of a fight, man. Big ups to both those guys. Hey, and James has nothing to hang his head about. 42 years old, coming off a streak of inactivity, coming out here and putting it on the line. Like, big ups to that guy, man.
It almost gives us hope that maybe one day we might get back in there.
Nah, man, I'm going to stay retired, bro. I'm going to stay retired.
Yep. We're going to keep this night moving. We're going to move on to our 5th fight here tonight, which is also going to be a very exciting banger.
Before we have a brief intermission, I would like to introduce a special guest to Gage. And he is with this way right now. He's widely regarded as one of the greatest fighters in the history of MMA. Two-time UFC welterweight champion and UFC Hall of Fame inductee, Matt Hughes! I had the pleasure of meeting Matt yesterday. He's an awesome guy. He's got one heck of a sense of humor. Let's see what he has to say. Here you go, Matt.
Just support these fighters because I started in a ring just like this, so just be supportive. You know, this could be your next world champion for the fighter, so be supportive. And you guys looking to sponsor a fighter, talk to the promoter, talk to the fighters, but let's let these guys beat the family. So as my sister would tell you, I'm very hard on myself. I always think I'm a common person, but she won't come up here. But I can call out, but I'm not going to. But just know, this is the show that I started, so just be supportive.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Matt Hughes! We will have our first intermission of the evening. Please check out the concession stand of RA or Thank you.
There you have it, folks. Our first little section of Southern Indiana Combat Production. And we're going to wrap up that little section with UFC great, UFC Hall of Famer, Matt Hughes. What an awesome opportunity to have that guy in our cage.
Yeah, this is a heck of a show, man. To have a guy like Matt Hughes out here, that guy did so much in the sport. Him and I fought on the same card back in the day, back in 06 on UFC 67. But Great guy, man. Great dude. Fantastic, storied career, man. The guy did so much. Early on was considered the best welterweight ever. Beat Hoist Gracie. I mean, just accomplished so much. And he survived getting hit by a train, bro.
A train.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
If you notice, his speech may have been a little off there, and that's exactly why. A train.
Yeah,
Come
man.
on, how do you survive getting hit by a train? It's because it's Matt Hughes.
Yeah, dude, like, train versus Hughes, bro. Matt 1, train 0, I guess. That's crazy, man.
All right, folks, stick around. Thank you for joining us here at the National Combat Sports Alliance as we present Southern Indiana Combat Production. In the beginning, we're going to take a brief intermission. Rocky France, Josh Ockman, we'll see you in 5. All right, folks, thank you for joining us here once again for the National Combat Sports Alliance presents Southern Indiana Combat Productions in the beginning, and we're going to keep this night moving. We're going to move on to the welterweight division, 170 pounds.
We got William Davis coming out to the ring, bud. Looking ready.
Famous Will Davis making his way to the cage. 2 wins, 2 losses, standing 5 foot 10 inches tall. 25 years of age, fighting out of St. Louis, Illinois, East St. Louis, Illinois, by way of Louisville, Kentucky. He is a stand-up fighter, but he's also a 4-stripe blue belt. A pretty good combination for the amateur ranks.
Yeah, for sure, man. He's trying to get it in. He's trying to train that ground game and cover that base, because any holes you got in this game, they're going to get exposed in that cage. And that you can count on.
You got to think he's working on fixing those holes in the gym every day, training at Derby City Martial Arts under the great Ben Fowler. Also, training partners with Chance Beck, who we will see later on tonight in our main event. Training with guys like that, you know he's going to come prepared.
Hey, he's got 2 choices. Get better or go home. That's all you can do in that position. So he's put himself in a position in life where he's training with the right people. Let's see if it transitions to success and victory in this fight.
Famous Will Davis looking for the win here tonight, but he's got a tall task. And opponent Stephen Cornett. Let's go to Brady L. Davis to bring him in.
Making his way to the red corner, Stephen Cornett.
And here he comes, Stephen Cornett, making his way to the Southern Indiana Combat Production cage. 2 wins, only 1 loss, 6'3" with a 77-inch reach.
You weren't kidding when you said he's got a tall order. Homeboy is tall as hell for that division. My God.
24 years of age, fighting out of Wabash, Indiana. He's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter representing a blue belt under the great Chris Hubbard at Journey Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in North Manchester, Indiana.
Hey, he's looking ready, man. And at 6'3" at 170 pounds, if he knows how to use his reach and he has any kind of movement, well, your guy William Davis is in for a hard night.
William Davis told us that he was coming in for a knockout tonight, but he's going to have to get past that long reach of Stephen Cornett for that to happen.
Hey, those are some telephone poles for arms, bro. Like, that's super tall for that division.
Stephen Cornett told us last night that he knew that Will Davis was going to come in aggressive, trying to close the distance. So he's been working a lot on his counter striking.
Well, if he can do it and he can implement that game plan, it might be a very short night for your boy Stephen Cornett.
Stephen Cornett already has some counter striking inning, as He has 2 wins. One of those wins is a knockout as he was backing up and he landed a jab right on the button.
Hey, you catch a guy coming in, it's your fist plus his forward momentum equals a bad night.
Stephen Cornett looking to make a bad night for Will Davis as he gets his gloves checked here. And entering our Southern Indiana Combat Production cage, let's go to Brady L. Davis to get this fight started.
Here we go. We are ready for the next bout on the amateur card. Scheduled for 3-minute rounds in the welterweight division. Your referee, Doug Gallegos. Fighting first on the blue corner is trained in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and striking, representing Derby City MMA. Sponsored by United Real Estate of Louisville, Kentucky, Gorilla Gang, Rob Hollow, Hip Hop Cares, and Louisville Print Company, weighing in at 168.4 pounds, with a record of 2 wins and 2 losses. From East St. Louis, Illinois, William Famous Will Dave! His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, is trained in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, representing Journey Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, weighing in at 169.3 pounds, with a record of 2 wins and 1 loss. From Wabash, Indiana, Stephen Cornett!
Hey, that's your neck of the woods, isn't it, Rock?
That's right. Stephen Cornett is from the same town I'm from. This kid actually trained with me when he was really young.
Okay.
He's a scrapper, so look for him to come out with some big leather.
We're going to find out just how scrappy he is.
We are set to go in our 5th fight here tonight.
Oh.
3-minute rounds. Oh! Davis,
he hit
Will
the
Davis
canvas
right
quick.
away with some big punches.
Looked like he caught him with a straight left hand or a straight right.
Stephen Cornett finds himself on his back here early round 1.
Yeah, he's not in a horrible position, but he's not in a great one either. Open guard. He's got 1 butterfly hook in. He's looking to control that posture. Will Davis needs to posture up and throw some heat on him. He's looking to measure. Oh, possible sweep.
Stephen Cornett working hard on that butterfly sweep right there to no avail.
Yeah, he trapped that arm and he went for it, but he didn't have the posture on it. You got to be setting up. Like, butterfly guard is a very tricky position, and if you don't understand how to implement it, you're going to get passed, and it's really dangerous to sit there in an MMA fight. You're going to get smoked, and right now he's taking some punishment. It's not horrendous, but he's getting beat on a little bit. He needs that other hook inside.
Will Davis very active right now in the top guard as he backs
He
out.
comes
Stephen
up.
Cornett back to his feet.
He just let him up. Why does your boy
Stephen
Will Davis
Cornett
look
right to the
gassed?
double.
Will Davis looks gassed.
Cardio is a
going
huge
on?
thing. Stephen Cornett hard on the neck right now. Will
There's a
Davis
possible
no
way to
hooks
make it
in, but
so.
he could have this.
What just happened? He's under the chin
Hard
hard.
on the neck is Stephen Cornett.
That's it.
But he gets the
He
tap.
finished him.
No hooks in. Will Davis
happened? That's
was
crazy.
all over the punches, and he backed out and just let Stephen Cornett up.
Man.
Stephen Cornett capitalized, hop on the back of famous Will Davis, and sunk in the choke with no hooks, and comes out with the win here tonight in the 1st round.
That guy had no gas tank whatsoever. Like, that guy blew his load so fast, bro. That was crazy. Hey, big ups to Stephen, man. He came out and he sat up on him and came out of that and got the rear naked choke victory. I mean,
You see in the replay here, he sunk in that choke. Neither of his hooks were in.
No.
He just jumped on that neck and squeezed with everything he had and come out with the tap.
yeah, it's like Will didn't have anything in the tank to even scramble or stand up. That's nuts. In the 1st round, bro. What's going on in here?
Man, he come in with some hard punches, a barrage of punches, and apparently It was just too much for that cardio.
Hey, he came out strong, bro.
Stephen Cornett weathered the storm and come out with the RNC choke. We're going to go to Brady L. Davis to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That was weird.
seconds into the first round. By the winning tap out due to rear naked choke, Stephen Cornett!
Stephen Cornett representing my hometown, Wabash, Indiana, well, as he weathered the storm and come out with the rear naked choke victory.
Hey, that was big. He survived it. Hey, big respect to him, man, because he got thumped early. He got dropped early, survived it, didn't get the sweep, and it looked like Will Davis just ran out of gas.
Ran out of gas with the empty light flashing, and Stephen Cornett capitalized,
Man, he
moving
better
to
get
3
back
and
in that
1.
gym, Rock. He better get back in that gym and start doing some conditioning, or else his career is not going to go very far.
If we're talking about conditioning, you know these next two opponents are going to have that. Let's move to Brady L. Davis to bring them in.
Here we go. We are ready for our amateur co-main event of the evening. Making his entrance to the blue corner, Austin Striggle.
And here comes Austin Striggle, making his way to the Southern Indiana Combat Production cage tonight. 6'6" with a 78-inch reach. This is a long dude with heavy hands.
6'6", 185 pounds. That's a very tall man. He's taller than me.
28 years of age, representing South Whitley, Indiana. He is a freestyle fighter and a blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, also representing Journey Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu under the great Chris Hubbard, who we just saw, training partner of Stephen Cornett.
Yeah, there's some good guys coming out of that gym. Their jiu-jitsu is pretty solid. Their ground game is pretty solid. So we'll see how he does against Zayne.
Austin Striggle coming in with a 100% finish rate. He's never been to a decision. This dude loves to bang, whether he comes out on top or bottom. He's swinging for the fences.
Hey, he's got the guy for it in Zayne Havner. Zayne Havner is a tough dude. Zayne Havner's had some wars, and he's got some pretty good experience in and out of the gym in competition. So, hey, we'll just see how he handles the adversity, man.
See Austin Striggle there getting the grease, preparing for battle. As you said, Zayne Havner's had the battles, as Austin Striggle prepares to bring another one for him.
Yeah, if there's one thing Zayne's not lacking, it's experience under fire. And it sounds to me like this guy Austin has had a lot of the same kind of experience in there. So, guy has heavy hands, a long reach, good leverage. Very dangerous opponent for anybody at that weight class especially, so this should be a good matchup.
Austin Striggle does have a pretty good wrestling background to add to those heavy hands. We shall see which route he's going to take here tonight in our Southern Indiana Combat Production cage. And we are going to go to Brady L. Davis to bring in his opponent. And here he comes, Zayne Havner, making his way to the SICP cage. 6'1" tall, the 72-inch reach. He's coming in at 4 wins, no losses, fighting out of Evansville, Indiana. He is an MMA fighter and a funky fighter. He's a purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu at Nice Guy Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu under Coach Bobby Emons, and David Overfield.
Hey.
Another great name in the MMA world.
I train with these guys. These guys are legit. These guys, leg lock game is super solid, but everything else they do as well on the ground is super solid. So this is a tough fight to call. Zayne's had a lot of tough fights. He's a super tough, durable dude. He steps up to the challenge when you present it. I'm hyped to see this fight. This is going to be a good one. This is going to be a good fight.
Zayne Havner, as you said, has had some wars. 2 of those wars have went to decision. We shall see how that matches up to Austin Striggle, who's never been out of the second round.
Yeah, you know, maybe he could take him into deep water. Maybe he gets finished soon. Who knows, man? That's the crazy thing about mixed martial arts and fighting. Everybody has a chance to finish somebody early, but not everybody has the opportunity to finish somebody late. So it's a crazy, unpredictable game, man. It really is.
One of those decision wins that Zayne holds is over UFC veteran Matt Hamill's nephew,
Yep.
Liam Hamill, and that was a war.
Yeah, I watched that fight, man. He fought him down in Knoxville, Tennessee. Great fight, man. They went at it. That was a super good fight.
A great fight that was. This one shall be a great fight. Let's go to Brady L. Davis to get this one started.
This will be for the Southern Indiana Combat Production first ever middleweight belt championship.
Oh, there's titles on the line, Rocky. There's titles on the line.
He's an independent freestyle fighter, weighing in 184.5 pounds, with a record of 2 wins and 2 losses. From the boondocks of South Mcnelly, Indiana, Hussein Striggle! There's a look across the cage, fighting out on the red corner. Is also a freestyle fighter, representing mass set submission fighting. Sponsored by Evansville, with an undefeated record of 4 wins and 0 losses. From Evansville, Indiana, Zayne! This bout is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the welterweight division. Fighters in the center of the cage for final instructions by your referee, No Vegas. Okay, guys, get the rules back to the dressing room.
They look ready. They look intense.
And here we go, folks. We are set for our middle amateur title fight here. 3 3-minute rounds.
If they can get the door shut. There he goes.
We got it locked up. Austin Striggle in the blue tape. Zayne Havner in the red. And we're set to go.
Striggle coming out southpaw.
Right away.
Ooh,
Oh,
big straight
Striggle lands a
left.
hard left right there.
Big straight left. Zayne's coming forward with the pressure for sure.
Zayne Havner, orthodox. Striggle,
Takedown.
southpaw.
Oh,
Striggle
nice
right
single
away with
leg,
the
swept
single.
him. Zane's trying to hit a leg.
Zayne with a good scramble. Striggle all over his back right now as Zayne's trying to come out the back on the
Man.
tripod.
He's getting hammer-fisted, bud.
Striggle working on that neck. He's a little bit high, though.
Yeah, that back control's kind of high, but he's a long dude, so he's probably used to being in that position.
One hook in, working hard on the neck is Austin Striggle.
That leg looks like it's kind of starting to come out. He's literally standing on his back. Look how high up he is, my God. Zayne's looking to re-square.
Austin Striggle looking to transition to the guillotine.
Ooh, that's solid.
He's going to put himself on his back with just under 2 minutes left in this first round.
I don't know. No, he's not going to get that.
He uses that guillotine to
out.
sweep. Austin Striggle scrambles, ends up on top.
He's good. He's looking to push the knee in transition. Austin Striggle's riding that back, man. He's got a pretty serious back ride there.
That's again on the back of Zayne Havner with 2 hooks in now.
He's looking to half Nelson, this man. Odd angle punches. Man, Striggle's just trying to hit him.
Austin Striggle all over the back of Zayne Havner.
Oh, man.
Just over a minute left in round 1.
Striggle's making it violent, isn't he? Roll attempt. Didn't shake him, though. Zayne's going to have to re-square, so his best bet is either going to stand and shake him off or get him to the mat, get his back down on a knee, and transition out and roll towards him. Oh, that's tight.
Striggle
He's
hard on the neck.
handoff. That's super tight.
That's deep, Josh. That's
That is
deep.
super deep, bud.
Striggle hard on the squeeze. 1 hook in. Short time left in round 1.
I think Zayne will pass out before he taps out, though. He's got him to the side. He's hand fighting.
Striggle transitioning still on the back of Zayne Havner. Short time left in here in round 1.
He's looking to pry that arm. He's looking to get leverage. He's posturing up and punching him. This is a dangerous position.
On that neck hard. 10 seconds left in round 1. Austin Striggle, can he finish it?
Nope. No, Zayne's going to survive.
And we are going to go to see a round 2 here in our 6th fight tonight at Southern Indiana Combat Productions.
Man.
As Austin Striggle was all over Zayne Havner in that first round.
He was all over that man like a cheap suit, bud. He was all over him. He rode his back, had multiple attempts at that rear naked choke, almost got it twice. That was a bad round for Zayne. That was a really good round for Austin Striggle. Austin Striggle definitely 10-9'd it. Let's look at the replay here.
Your replay brought to you by Lex Lil Contracting.
Big right hand on the way in for Zayne. Got tagged and clipped with the left. He's looking to push in again there. Austin Striggle's really using angles well, and that takedown that was pretty much it. Like, after that, it was all she wrote, and he was just all over him.
Chalk one up, that round 1 to Austin Striggle. But as you mentioned earlier, Josh, we can't write out Zayne. He's been in some battles.
He has. He's been down on the cards before, so we'll see. But Austin Striggle's looking sharp tonight. Looking very sharp.
We're set to go here for round 2, Southern Indiana Combat Productions. This one for the middleweight title, our amateur middleweight title. Both of these guys already leaving on the line.
Yeah, neither one of these guys look like they're ready to relent. These guys are both warriors. This is
Again,
actually
Striggle
really
and
good fight.
southpaw, Havner orthodox. Striggle with the straight left right there. That one snuck through.
He got some contact on that one for sure.
Striggle with the shot attempt. Havner shucks it off.
Nice. That was a good little exchange. A failed takedown attempt, but it's keeping Zayne on. So it's good straight left. Good straight left, man. Zayne's got a hard head.
Zayne looking to close the distance right now, hard on the single.
Yeah, he's in on the single leg. I don't know what he's going to do with it, but he's trying to step over. He's trying to lever it. Oh, he's getting some pickup. He's getting pickup on it.
Zayne Havner hard on the high C as he completes it.
I'll tell you what, Zayne Havner is very dangerous in this position. This guy's top game is very good.
Zayne
Striggle looking to get
on the
underneath.
side mount.
Striggle hiding his head. That's a smart move.
Referee
Striggle hiding his
stepping in.
head.
What's that ref saying? He stepped in to say something.
He's warning about the back of the head. He's warning about punches to the back of the head. Striggle was hiding his head, which is a very smart tactic when you're in there and you're in that position.
I see some blood dripping right there. Is that Zayne?
Yeah, Zayne's got a cut on the left side of his head.
Zayne.
Striggle looking to work underneath, but he's pretty much trapped on bottom. He's just taking shots.
Zayne Havner here on top in the half guard.
If Zayne can continue this kind of pressure, it's going to be a bad round for Striggle. Striggle can't sit in this position. He's got to do something to create a scramble and get out of this.
Just under a minute left here in our second round as Zayne Havner looks for the shin pin.
He's trapped at arm. Oh, this could be bad. Striggle, Striggle's trapped.
Striggle looking to
pressing him
scramble,
hard.
trying to get back to his feet.
Havner on the back, turtle position. He's looking to get hooks in. Oh, no.
Hmood to throw a hook in, and he misses. Striggle coming on top.
He's looking for an arm. He's looking to transition to triangle. Good triangle transition, but he's transitioned to an arm.
Oh, and there's the tap!
He got it!
The tap!
He snuck it in! Wow!
Seconds left
Wow!
in round 2. Austin Striggle tries to escape and gets caught in the armbar.
What a
Zayne Havner
My
throwing up the
God!
armbar submission with just seconds left in our second round.
Man, he eked it out with 10 seconds left, Brock. That was crazy, bro.
Seconds left, blood dripping,
Man.
and Zayne Havner comes out with the submission win.
Hey, but look, man, let's look at the replay here. He's got the triangle. He's going in. Striggle does a great job of defending. He's shaking out, but he left the arm in. And right there, man, instant transition by Zayne. That arm was going to snap if he didn't tap. Zayne will break that arm.
Beautiful armbar there by Zayne Havner. Leaking blood, face battered, as he's going to come out our middleweight champion here at Southern Indiana Combat Production.
Hey, Striggle needs to keep his head up. That was a hell of a performance. That first round he owned. He owned that first round, man. If he could have kept that same energy for 3 rounds, he definitely would have pulled that off. But Zayne just came out in that transition. Superior Jiu-Jitsu won the night, man.
Just like you said earlier, Zayne Havner has been in some battles. He was just in a battle, but he came out victorious here tonight.
Jiu-Jitsu saved his ass, man. Jiu-Jitsu 100% saved him. If you ain't got good hips, you ain't got a good ground game, and Zayne just put that on full display with the transition there to an armbar.
Zayne Havner representing Nice Guy Submission Academy well, as he's going to move on to be our amateur middleweight champion. Let's go to Brady L. Davis to make it official.
He pulled that out of his ass.
Your winner by tap out due to armbar, and your very first Southern Indiana
All right, folks, we got some UFC veterans that are going to share the mic here tonight in our Southern Indiana Combat Productions cage. We got a crowd full of UFC vets, MMA vets, martial arts vets, and we got another one in the cage here tonight, Josh Shockman.
Bro, what a fight, man. You pulled that off. We were just talking about this, man. We were over there. You pulled that off. Last 10 seconds. Triangle transition to an armbar. That was so clutch. Walk us through what you were thinking after that first round, because that guy has nothing to hold his head about. That guy, he busted you up pretty good. But jiu-jitsu definitely saved the day for you, buddy.
Man, he beat my ass. That's true. He beat the shit out of me for a what, 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I got 10 seconds. I can find those openings. I will find those openings. Sometimes it takes a long time. Time to go drink beer.
Hey, before you do though, how's it feel to be the new 185-pound amateur champ? Let's make some noise for Zayne. Let's go.
And there you have it, folks, your new 185-pound Southern Indiana Combat Productions champion. What a great fight. That one definitely did not disappoint, Josh.
No, man, that was an impressive victory. I got to be honest, man, knowing Zayne, I know he's a tough kid, but I wasn't expecting to see that. That was nuts.
That was a great one, guys. We got another title on the line in our feature amateur matchup. And we're going to go to Brady L. Davis to get it started. We're going to keep this night moving as Graham Radar Hunter makes his way to the Southern Indiana Combat Productions cage here tonight for our feature amateur matchup. This fight is for the lightweight amateur title.
This ought to be a good one, Rock.
Graham's 28 years of age, representing Dayton, Ohio, standing 5'11", with a 66-inch reach. He's a freestyle fighter, training a lot of no-gi jiu-jitsu, representing Dayton Vision MMA and George Gurgel MMA. And if you know anything about MMA, you know that name as well.
George Gurgel, hey, he's an OG in the game, man. He's been doing it for a long time. He was a good competitor, but he's an even better coach, for sure.
Graham coming in at 4 wins, no losses, with 4 finishes, a 100% finish rate.
Hey, this kid's on fire, and I don't see him cooling down anytime soon, bud. If this guy's record is any indicator for how he's going to perform tonight, he's going to kill it.
He knows what to expect from his opponent. He's coming in well prepared and looking for another finish. Let's go to Brady L. Davis to bring in his opponent. And here comes his opponent, Nick Red Fox, making his way to the cage at 5 wins with only 2 losses. Standing 5 foot 10 inches tall with a 68-inch reach, 23 years of age, fighting out of Kokomo, Indiana. He is a wrestler and a blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Once again, representing Gaha Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu under the coach Jacob Herlock.
They've been bringing it tonight, bud. There's no doubt about it. They've been bringing it tonight. Tough young kid, good record, solid wrestling. He's going to have a good ground game. Hey, I'm excited to see how this one's going to go.
We talked about Graham Hunter having a 100% finish rate. So does Nick Red Fox. All of his wins are also by finish.
Hey, they'll be putting it on the line tonight. And your boy Graham, he's undefeated, so we'll see if he continues that streak or if it breaks. Let's just hope your boy Graham Hunter's been working his takedown defense, because I feel like Nicholas Fox is going to be looking to clinch early, control, take it to the ground, nullify Graham's ability as a striker, because from what I understand, pretty hard-hitting guy, pretty tough stand-up. So
Nick is a wrestler by trade. He told us that he knows that they know that he's going to come out to wrestle, but they got to stop it.
Hey, it don't matter, man. There's no secrets in fighting, bro. Everybody knows what everybody's going to do as far as when they come in to the cage of the ring. And if you're not showing up in shape and you don't have the skills to pay the bills, you're going to get beat up from the feet up, and that's just what it is.
Another traditional striker versus grappler matchup. Let's go to Brady L. Davis to get it started.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of the evening for the amateur card. This will be for the Southern Indiana Combat Production Lightweight Champions. He's a freestyle fighter representing Dayton Vision MMA and JG MMA. Sponsored by J.L. Custom Coatings, Dirty Chop Shop, Gavin Law Practice, Mondo Ida's Tattoo, Hooligan Stride, Cox Property Solutions, and Frontline Roofing, weighing in at 150 pounds. With an undefeated record of 4 wins and 0 losses, from Dayton, Ohio, Graham Reba Hunter! He's a belt across the cage, standing out in the red corner, is training jiu-jitsu, representing Yamaha Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and MMA Academy, sponsored by Houston Electric, Black Bag LLC, Bohemian Tattoo, and Jameson's Tax Service, weighing in at 153.6 pounds, with a record of 5 wins and 2 losses. From Kokomo, Indiana, Nick
These two look ready to scrap. They look ready to scrap.
No questions? Judge off now. Hear your orders.
All right, folks, this is going to be a banger. We are set to go for our amateur main event here tonight. The amateur lightweight title is on the line. Nicholas Red Fox in the red tape. Graham Radar Hunter in the blue.
You might see a quick finish. Don't blink. Nice lead leg kick, man.
Nick Fox switching stances right now, straight into the shot.
Yeah, he's looking for that.
Graham Hunter defends.
He was looking for that single early. I knew he would. He's looking to pursue with that body lock, but Graham ain't having no part of it.
Graham Hunter coming forward hard. He almost gives me Dominic Cruz vibes, Graham Hunter.
Yeah. He's got that look. He's kind of got that vibe. And he's definitely got that kind of takedown defense against this opponent anyways, because he wasn't having no part of that single leg attempt. No part of it whatsoever.
Leg kick by Graham Hunter forces Nick Fox to shoot.
He's pressing him on that cage.
Nick Fox looking for the takedown here, hard on the body lock.
He's looking to clinch early. He's looking to take this to the ground. Graham better pop up.
Nick Fox with the takedown right into side mount.
Hey, you notice he's looking for that far side underhook early, and he better get it. He better get that right arm underhook. If he stays flat on his back here, he's going to be in for a long night. He's looking to base out. You can see he's putting the pressure on him. He's looking to eliminate that.
That wrestling pedigree of Nick Fox showing through as he accomplished that takedown fairly easily right now into side mount.
Yeah, Nick Fox is putting big pressure down right now. He's just trying to fold and control him. Far side underhooks there, but he's not up on his side. He's looking to roll, but he better look to re-square and get his hips up and get his knee inside. He's posturing up.
Just under a minute left here in round one of our amateur main event as Nick Fox finds himself on top in side mount on Graham Hunter.
So far, you're going to have to give this round to Nick, being that he finally got him down and he's controlling the action. He's not really doing a lot of effective damage. He's looking to roll out. Oh, no.
Graham Hunter
No
looking
dice.
to escape. Just under 30 seconds left in this first round.
Oh, he's rolled. He's cage rolled. There he goes. He's back up.
Graham Hunter back to his feet. Nick Fox hard on the neck.
There's nothing there.
20 seconds left, and he lets it go. He slips off. Graham Hunter on top with some ground and pound.
Now he's putting the pressure down. Good pass. Good transition, though.
10 seconds left, round one. Head kick by Graham Hunter. Left hand by Nick Fox.
Now they're banging.
We're going to end this round with some banging.
Nice. Good end of the round. Who you give that to, Rocky?
Man, that's a hard one. I'm probably going to say Nick Fox, being that he controlled most of that round on top.
Yeah, I would tend to agree. That's a close round, but I think he got the ride time. I think he got the effective control, And I really don't think that Graham landed enough or anything that was too effective for me to sit here and say, yeah, the judges definitely eked it out for him.
You see our replay brought to you by Lexlow Contracting, putting down what sticks around.
That's where he popped out. That was a big mistake for Nick. Nick should not have went for that guillotine because he didn't have it. I noticed a lot of younger fighters, they really get overzealous about going for that guillotine and giving up great position. And that is a huge, huge amateur mistake.
You got to know that both of these guys are going to do anything to fix those mistakes, as we're going to move to round 2 in our amateur main event here tonight.
I feel like round 2 is going to be more of the same. I feel like Nick's going to come out heavy for that forward momentum and try to get that clinch, but Graham might have his number. Graham might be catching his timing here.
Round 2, make some noise.
Round 2, Graham Hunter in the blue, Nick Fox in the red, and Nick Fox again hard on that single leg.
Yeah, he's big on that. He's picking the head up.
Graham Hunter looking to shuck Nick to no avail as he finds himself with his butt against the cage.
This is looking a lot like round 1, except a lot earlier. He definitely got that clinch a lot sooner than he did in the first round.
Nick Fox relentless on that single leg right now, looking to transition to the double, and now the ankle pick.
If Graham wants to be effective here, he needs to hip down and fight that head, or he needs to go for a hip switch.
A lot of body punches right there by Graham Hunter.
Those really don't amount to a lot. He's based up. He needs to keep basing up, and he needs to climb the cage to effectively stand back up. Nick's in on it, though, man. This guy's persistent. This guy's got wrestler written all over him. There he goes.
Graham Hunter slips out now. He finds himself on top in the side mount of Nick Fox.
Oh, this could be dangerous. This could be really dangerous for Nick. Graham needs to keep that far side underhook, and he needs to rain down the shots. Oh, those are
heavy right hand punches there.
Those are definitely some heavy punches. If he's smart here, he'll keep that pressure on him, and he'll try to grind him through that cage. It's
Graham Hunter looking to transition to full mount or the back.
Graham's looking to finish. He's pressing and he's punching. Those are heavy shots.
Hard punches right now by Graham Hunter.
Big hammer
looking
fist.
for a finish. 1 minute left here in round 2.
If Nick can survive this, he's got an iron face and an iron will. Those are some heavy, heavy shots. And they're landing. I think he's about to stop it.
Referee Doug Giegos looking in hard.
Stop it.
And he does. There it is, just like you called it, Josh.
Good fight. Good finish for Graham Hunter.
Graham Radar Hunter. You called it at the beginning of the round. You said he may have Nick Fox's number, and that's exactly what we saw here in the second round.
Yeah, I kind of started to notice after that first round, toward the end of that first round, that Graham started to catch his rhythm, really started to get into his game plan.
You see the replay brought to you by Lexlow Rental. You got the job, we got the tool.
Here we go, big punches, big pressure, and really he gave Nick every opportunity to recover. Like that, he might have stopped that a little earlier.
Graham Hunter is going to move to 5-0 tonight as he becomes our new amateur lightweight title champion. And we're going to go to Brady L. Davis to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 2 minutes and 12 seconds into the second round, your referee Nick Fox calls a stop to the action. Your winner by TKO due to strikes, and your very first Southern Indiana Comeback Production amateur lightweight champion, Graham Radar Hunter!
UFC veteran Josh Shockman stepping in the cage to do our post-fight interview.
You looked good out there, man. You came in early, heavy, looking to clinch, looking to get that takedown. We were talking about in the corner, you looked like you started to gain your groove later in that round. You came out after that first round, into the second round, got the takedown, transitioned well. Tell us what your thoughts were after the finish.
I mean, I knew what he was going to do. Take me down to the wrestling. So I went on to the wrestling and get back up. And we just face it.
Hey, that's what we do out here, buddy. Hey, you guys, congratulations, man. Give it up for this guy. Give it up.
There you have it, folks. Graham Radar Hunter moving to 5-0 as he leaves our Southern Indiana Combat Production cage, our new lightweight champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we have our final intermission, even with a big special guest, we'd like to introduce you. If I could please have Josh Shockman, Aaron Riley, and Nathan Manus come into the cage, please. Another round of applause for these guys. First we have UFC veteran Josh Shockman, also your ringside commentator this evening. We have Aaron Riley, UFC vet. And we also have current roster UFC fighter, Nathan Mayhem Manus. Thanks for coming, guys. We appreciate it. One more time for these three. Thank you, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, we will have our final intermission of the evening before we start the pro card.
All right, folks, thank you for joining us here at Southern Indiana Combat Productions, presented by the National Combat Sports Alliance. We are about to go to our main card here tonight. We got some great fights still in store. Our main event, Zach Davis, Chance Beck, another feature pro fight, Jonathan Griffin versus Hussein Hmood. There's still some great fights. Do not go anywhere, folks. We're going to go to a brief intermission. I'm Rocky France, joined by my good friend Josh Shockman.
Professional card for Southern Indiana Combat Productions. In the beginning, are we having fun, Evansville? Let me hear you! Right! Well, there it is. Let me hear you! All right, let's do this. Here we go. Making his entrance to the blue corner, Hussein.
All right, folks, thank you for joining us here at the National Combat Sports Alliance as we present Southern Indiana Combat Production. In the beginning, we're getting started on our main card. I'm Rocky France, joined by UFC veteran Josh Shockman. We're going to move to the lightweight division as Hussein Ippo Hmood makes his way to the Southern Indiana Combat Production cage.
Hey, this has been a great night so far. This whole entire card has been a great card. A lot of action. Now we're getting into the pros. I'm optimistic. I don't think that it's going to get any kind of bad. I don't think it's going to go in any bad direction as far as the action, the consistency of good fights. I think these are all three going to be bangers, quite honestly.
And bangers they will be, as Hussein Hmood is a big-time banger. He's making his way to the cage tonight with 1 win and 0 losses as a professional. But he does have 13 amateur fights, so he's had his share of battles.
That's a big record. That's a lot of fights, man. That's a whole lot of fights.
Stands 5 foot 8 inches tall. I guess we had a little switch up on music there.
Yeah, if we can get him out here.
There we go. Hussein Hmood making his way to the cage. 31 years of age, fighting out of Dayton, Ohio. He's a boxer and a wrestler representing Dayton Vision MMA. And once again, George Gurgel, mixed martial arts.
Hey, George G, he puts them out, man. He makes some good fighters. He makes some good fighters.
We asked Hussein what the game plan was to come out with the W here tonight. He said he doesn't have a game plan. He's one of those guys that doesn't watch film. He doesn't have a game plan. He's coming in to fight. He knows what he's good at, and he's going to exploit anything he sees.
I love those guys, bro. I love that guy that's just a dog. Just comes out to maul you, take you down, punch you in the mouth, kick you in the leg, kick you in the head, do what he needs to do to get the W. He's just out here looking to finish you, and that's what I like to see.
Looking for a finish, he does, as he has a 100% finish rate as a professional. But his last fight was back in 2015, so there may be a little ring rust.
Yeah, there might be a little hiatus in action, man. You know, that's a good 7-year layoff.
We shall see if that 7-year layoff has any effect on him. Let's go to Brady L. Davis to bring in his opponent.
And now making his way to the red corner, Jonathan Griffin.
And here he comes, Jonathan Cochino Griffin, standing 6 foot 2 inches tall with a 78-inch reach. 32 years of age, representing Indianapolis, Indiana. He's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter as well as a boxer. He's a purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu under the great coach Jay Watkins, and representing Circle City Martial Arts and 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu.
Hey, there's some tough guys out of Indy, man. 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu always represents my guy Eddie Bravo, great coach, great instructor. This guy, I heard him backstage, they asked him what his game plan was, and he looked at his boy and he said, I'm just gonna punch him in the face until he stops.
You know you're in for an exciting night when you got two guys who are just coming in with no real game plan except to punch somebody in the face.
That's what I like to see, bud. That's what I like to see.
Jonathan Griffin also repping a 100% finish rate. All of these guys' wins as professionals have come by finish. Look for another one too tonight.
Yeah, hey, these guys are gonna get in here, they're gonna lock that cage up, and they're gonna look to figure out how to finish. And that's what we wanna see as fans, that's what we wanna see as announcers, that's what we need in this industry. We need guys that are here to fight, not here to scrap out decision wins and be boring.
As we move into our pro ranks here tonight, you're going to notice a few differences between the amateur ranks. Number one being the round time. As an amateur, it's 3 3-minute rounds. As a professional, it's 3 5-minute rounds. While that may not seem like a lot, those extra 2 minutes, it's a lot of time.
Oh, that's a tremendous difference. You're talking about fighting 9 minutes versus fighting 15 minutes. That's a large disparity in difference in time.
15 minutes is what these fights are scheduled for, but both of these guys having a 100% finish rate, I don't see it going 15 minutes.
Nah, probably not, man. Probably
We
not.
shall see how it goes. Let's go to Brady L. Davis to get our pro card started.
Here we go. We are ready for the first bout on the professional card, scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the lightweight division. Fighting first out of the blue corner is trained in boxing and kickboxing, representing Vision MMA Dayton, sponsored by Investor Trades, weighing in at 154 1/2 pounds, with an undefeated record of 1 win and 0 losses. Fighting out of Baghdad, Iraq, by way of Dayton, Ohio, Hussein, Ippo, Hmood. His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, is trained in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and boxing, representing Circle City Martial Arts and Fitness, sponsored by Fuzz Buckets Dog Grooming, weighing in at 150
Not Fuzz Buckets.
pounds, with a record of 1 win and 3 losses from Indianapolis, Indiana.
He's got the support of the dog grooming world behind him, Rocky. And he has no vertical.
And here we go, folks. We are set to get this pro card started
Hey, I hope he fights better than he jumps.
as Hussein Hmood is set to take on Jonathan Griffin. Jonathan Griffin in the red tape, Hussein in the blue. And we are set to go for 3 5-minute rounds.
Hussein looking a little cautious coming out.
Both guys with leg kicks early.
Yeah, Hussein needs to move inside, man. He needs to concentrate in forward pressure. He doesn't need to be kicking and backing up. He needs to be kicking and falling through.
Jonathan Griffin in the southpaw stance, Hussein in orthodox.
Jonathan Griffin is rangy, and he's really tall compared to Hussein.
Right into the body lock takedown is Jonathan Griffin. Hussein Hmood right into closed guard.
Yeah, Hussein's going to have to advance position and get out of here. Jonathan looks to be scooting him toward the cage. He's not really doing a lot. He's not really active. I always tell people, if you're going to be in somebody's guard, you better be active, or else they're going to stand the action up. Hussein's looking to get that sweep. If Hussein was smart in this position, Rock, he would open that guard, he'd put his feet in his hips, he'd kick off, he'd make space, and he'd scramble and get up. He's looking to just sit here. It looks like he's almost going to head and wrist control, maybe to look for a triangle.
Jonathan Griffin on top in the closed guard of Hussein Hmood.
If you look at Hussein, his legs, he's really stiff with his legs. He's wasting energy squeezing with that guard. If you're not riding your guard high up their back to break their posture, there's really no advantage to closing your guard if you're not going to do that.
Another one of the big differences between the amateur and pro ranks is in the pro ranks, you can throw elbows, as we've seen Jonathan Griffin fire off a couple here already.
Yeah, he's definitely throwing them down there. I think that's pretty well his game plan from top. He's just looking to smother, cover, and hit with the occasional. He's starting to posture up, though. He's starting to open up a little bit. Hussein looks like he's trying to go for a sweep attempt. He needs to use that, though, because he's creating so much space with his hips. He could easily shoot his hips back out and crawl up that cage and stand back up to his feet. He's just not showing a solid bottom game at all right now.
Halfway through round number 1 here in our first professional fight of the night, as Jonathan Griffin continues to maintain top control in the closed guard of Hussein Hmood.
I like what I'm seeing from Jonathan with these hammer fists, these short hammer fists. He needs to keep doing that. Hussein's going to have to open up that guard and either attack or look to kick off and stand up. He's doing neither right now, and it's just his game plan's not effective. It's just not working.
Hussein Hmood looking to stall the action a little bit here, maybe looking for a stand-up.
Yeah, I mean, even that, he's not doing super effectively. He's not really tying him up. He's basically just laying there getting cracked, and now there's a cut over the bridge of Hussein's nose.
Those hard elbows there of Jonathan Griffin. Sharp elbows.
Hussein's sitting up. He's posturing, but he's really not doing anything with it, Rock. Like, he's not advancing position at all. Jonathan's about to open up. Oh, he's looking for a knee.
Hussein Hmood back to his feet here. Jonathan Griffin back on the shot.
Takedown attempt. Hussein better get heavy on those hips and push that head down. There's nothing there. There's no guillotine there. Jonathan's just relaxing. He's doing what he needs to do. He's defending it, and he's out. That cut's starting to open up, Rock.
Just under a minute left here in this first round, as Hussein Hmood's really starting to leak a little bit.
Hussein had better go to that corner. If he finishes this round and he gets that corner, he better go to that corner, and they better figure something out, because this is not effective. What he's doing now is not going to get him the win. He's just laying there getting blasted.
Jonathan Griffin hard on the sharp elbows right now. Now going to the back trying to seek in the rear naked choke. That's deep. And there's the tap.
There it is.
20 seconds left in round number 1 as Jonathan Griffin transitions to the back and seeks in the rear naked choke and comes out with the victory here tonight, moving himself into the win column.
As it turns out, his fighting was better than his vertical, Rocky.
some vicious elbows, opening up a nasty cut on Hussein Hmood. As you see the replay brought to you by Lex Little Contracting. And the hard, sharp elbows of Jonathan Griffin, forcing Hussein Hmood to scramble. Jonathan Griffin takes the back with the body lock, sinks in the rear naked choke, and he's going to move to 2-3 as a professional. Previously, Jonathan Griffin was on a 3-fight losing streak, moving himself back into the win column here tonight and representing Circle City Martial Arts and the great coach Jay Watkins well. As he's going to come out with the rear naked choke win. As we see our cage doctor there trying to stop up the blood on the nose of Hussein Hmood. Obviously opened up by one of those sharp elbows of Jonathan Griffin. You see the replay here. Again, Hussein Hmood hard on that guillotine. Griffin pops his head out. In the guard there, Hussein is Jonathan Griffin. Just under a minute left there in that replay. Jonathan Griffin transitioned, took the back, rear naked choke.
36 seconds into the first round, your winner by tap out due to rear naked choke, Jonathan Griffin.
Jonathan, tell us how it feels to be in the winner's circle. It has been way too long since I felt this feeling. That's what we're talking about. Hey, walk the fence through when you had his back. Transition, smooth transition, by the way. You got the rear naked choke, it was in tight. Did you know it was over, or did you have any doubt? I mean, I felt this shit. That was right over my head. I had this good with my head. I was either he was going to top those things. I mean, we train jiu-jitsu every day at 10th Planet, Indianapolis. So, I mean, if I get the back, I'm back. Everybody make some noise for Jonathan.
Jonathan Griffin coming away with his win here tonight in our first pro fight of the night. And we got more amazing fights in store. Stick around, folks. We're going to go to Brady L. Davis to bring those in.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are ready for your co-main event of the evening for the professional card. Southern Indiana Combat Production presents In the Beginning. Here we go, making his entrance to the blue corner, Dimitri Niforos.
All right, folks, here we go. Our co-main event here tonight in the pro ranks as Dimitri Niforos makes his way to the SICP cage.
The last Greek god, Rocky. Here he comes, bud.
27 years of age, representing Kondila, Greece. As you said, the last Greek god.
The last one, bro.
By way of Las Vegas, Nevada. This dude has been all around the world.
Man, that was crazy when we were talking to him yesterday. This guy has lived all over the place. Currently resides in Sin City. Hey, I'm excited to see how he does against Andy.
Dimitri Niforos coming in as 4-0 as an amateur, this being his pro debut.
Pro debut for the Greek god. He's out here laying it on the line. Let's see what he does.
Representing the great Syndicate MMA.
You know, I've never heard of Syndicate MMA, but if they're out of Las Vegas, they probably got a lot of good exposure to some good guys. A lot of top ranked guys fighting out of that city.
We shall see how he represents the city here tonight. We're going to go to Brady L. Davis to bring in his opponent.
And now making his way to the red corner, Andrew Havener.
And here he comes, Andrew Havener. And yes, you've heard that name once already here tonight, the Havener name. His brother fought a war we saw earlier tonight against Austin Striggle. Expect the same here out of Andy.
Yeah, you better not sleep on this kid. He's a tough kid. He's a hard worker in the gym. He always shows up to bang. This should be a really good fight, man. I'm excited to see it.
Andrew Havener representing Rockport, Illinois by Evansville, Indiana. He's a freestyle fighter and a brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah, his ground game's solid, man. He's in there every day, getting it in, grinding out on the mat.
Andy also making his pro debut, but that's after an 8-4 amateur career. Very respectable.
Very. He's had a lot of fights.
Also under the Nice Guys Submission Academy banner, and Bobby Emons and David Overfield. We talked about those guys before. You train there, you know these guys, and they get in the gym and they get down.
Yeah, man, I've been knowing Dave and Bobby for well over a decade, a long time, and both these guys, excellent trainers, excellent coaches, fairly good competitors as well. They got a lot of talent in that gym, a lot of good guys working in there. So, I mean, if Andrew's not prepared, it's his own fault. I can't see him not being prepared, Rocky. I can't see it.
Andrew Havener, a man of all heart. He's got 6 kids. You ask him how he can transition from that to the cage, and he said he can flip the switch when he needs to.
Yeah, he's beat me by 2, man. He's beat me by 2 kids.
Let's get our co-main event started here tonight. Southern Indiana Combat Productions. Let's go to Brady L. Davis.
Representing Syndicate MMA, sponsored by Gino's Let's Play in New Era Fitness, weighing in at 155.8 pounds. Making his debut professionally this evening with an amateur record of 6 wins and 0 losses, fighting out of Cadillac, Greece by way of Las Vegas, Nevada, Dimitri, the last Greek god, Niforos. His opponent across the cage, fighting out on the red corner, is a freestyle.
Hey, both these guys look ready, Rock. They both look ready, bud.
Sponsored by Wind Supply of Evansville, Fisher Total Maintenance, Maddox Industrial Contractor, weighing in at
You think we're going to see a finish?
109 pounds. Also making his professional
I'm looking for a finish.
I agree. I think we're going to see a finish here, man.
We are set to go for our co-main event here tonight in the 155-pound lightweight division as Dimitri Niforos in the blue tape, Andrew Havener in the red. And we're set for 3 5-minute rounds.
Andrew looks calm. He looks measured. Oh, good
hard right hand by Andy. Both guys
Good
orthodox
exchange.
here, exchanging some leather.
Good exchange. Ooh. There he goes. He's Dimitri shying up a little bit.
Both guys landing some good punches here. As
Andrew's
Andrew
loading
Havener
that
pushes him in his cage.
Andrew's loading that right hand when he slings it. He's got good control. He's got him postured up. At this point, at this point, the only thing that's going to determine anything is what's Andrew going to do with this position. There's a Kimura possibility.
Dimitri Niforos hard on that Kimura.
Yeah, he don't have it though.
Andrew Havener now looking to take the back.
He needs to get those hooks in. He's got them. He's got a good back ride. Let's see what he can do with it. Dimitri's staying composed, man. You know, Dimitri's took some good shots out there, and he's in a bad spot, but he's not freaking out. He's staying composed. That's tight. That's
Andrew Havener hard on the neck right now.
Rock, that might be it. Bro.
Halfway through the first round, he's got a lot of time to work.
That might be it, Rock.
Working hard on the jaw crank, he lets it go.
Wow.
Andrew Havener, both hooks in.
Dimitri
3 minutes left in this first round.
Good elbow. Good elbow. Dimitri's taking punishment, but he's really staying relaxed. That's a sign of a consummate professional, man. You can tell this guy's been in the heat before.
Dimitri Niforos has been in the heat, coming with a 4-0 amateur career. But he's got the heat right now with Andrew Havener all over his back.
Yeah, he's riding him. He's riding his back hard like a cape. He's looking for
Andrew
an
Havener
armbar.
looking to transition to the armbar, now on the back.
That might
Dimitri
have been a
Niforos
mistake.
on top.
That might have been a mistake, man. You know, earlier I talked to you about guys who give up position to go for a submission, and that might have been a bad move on his behalf. Because right now he's eating some leather.
Andrew Havener on his back here with that knee shield
There
defense.
he goes. He
Looking for that underhook.
He's diving for the underhook. He's recomposing his guard. Dimitri's bringing the pressure though, man. Dimitri, ooh, good elbow from side.
2 minutes left in this first round here in our co-main event here.
Those elbows are gonna cause a cut. They're gonna cause a cut.
Southern Indiana Combat Productions presented by the National Combat Sports Alliance. Rocky France, Josh Shockman, our co-main event, and these guys are getting down.
Hey, Dimitri's putting on the pressure. Andrew's looking to kick, and he's looking to create space. He's got nothing there. But he's looking to make something out of it. Possible armbar.
Havener's got that bicep slicer, it looks like.
Is that what he's got?
Kind of looks like it. No,
he's going for that armbar, I think. He's got a weird angle on the leg. He's keeping good control over the head with the other leg. And he's got that arm.
He is working hard on that armbar right now with a minute left to work.
He doesn't have it, though. He doesn't have it. Dimitri's fishing out. The arm's out. He's got nothing. Dimitri's staying very composed here, man. Good on him. He's showing a lot of skill.
Dimitri finds himself on top in the side mount, raining down some hard elbows. 40 seconds left in round one.
Andrew's looking to find a wrist for a Kimura. 30 seconds left. I don't know if he's going to secure it, but he needs to put his chest on his arm.
And he lets it go.
Yep.
Dimitri Niforos ends up in the side mount once again.
Big pressure from Dimitri. Knee on belly riding, transition him out. Oh, he's got his arm trapped.
Arm
10
trapped.
seconds to survive.
Heavy ground and pound, 10 seconds left in round one.
You better buck. You better buck.
Some hard elbows there to finish out that first round.
That was a big round for Dimitri. A lot of ups and downs there. Andrew looked good in the beginning. At the end, I think Dimitri closed out that round, and I think Dimitri took it at the end.
I'd have to agree with you, Josh. I'm going to tell you, I wouldn't want to be a judge here tonight, though.
No, that is a close round, but I think Dimitri might have stole that round with that in performance there. Andrew looks gassed.
You see our replay brought to you by Lex Lil Contracting.
Man, big elbows, bro. Big elbows. Here he is spreading him out. He's transitioning. to a knee on belly there, and he's going to go to mount, and he's got his arm trapped. It's a very awkward position, and he's just raining down the strikes. And again, Havner just looks gassed there, man. He just looks worn out. I hope he can get up and pull it out. Dimitri's out here arguing with the crowd.
I don't know if Havner's going to be able to answer the bell, Josh.
Oh,
no, and he doesn't.
No.
Havner
What
does not
just
answer the
happened?
bell. That's going to be a win for Dimitri Niforos here tonight. Havner's struggling. And
I think he's just gassed. I think he just doesn't have anything left in the tank to even stand.
Dimitri Niforos come out, an impressive first round. Andrew Havner, it was a lot of back and forth. That first round ended, I think, with Dimitri in the win bracket. Andrew Havner could not answer the bell for the second round.
Couldn't answer the bell, man. That's just an unfortunate way to see a guy lose a fight, man. Not being able to come out of his corner. You hate to see it, man. You really hate to see it, Rocky.
Dimitri's going to move to 1-0 as a professional, earning his first win in his professional career. We're going to go to Brady L. Davis to make this one official.
Thank you. You're a G. Thank you so much. You look scary. I'm scared of you. Come on, lift the camera.
Ladies and gentlemen, fighter safety is first and foremost at Southern Indiana Combat Production. We appreciate your patience.
You thought I was going to lose when you had my back. I thought.
Great fight. Great fight.
Thank you.
Minus 2 points from the judge. 2 points.
Minus 2 points for the judge here.
Great job. Was it the first fight? Was it the first fight?
Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the first round, your winner by TKO due to the fighter not being able to answer the bell. Your winner is Dimitri, the last Greek god, Niforos.
I'm here with the winner, ladies and gentlemen, the last Greek god, Dimitri. Tell us your thoughts on that victory, man.
Indiana, I came here. I thought you guys were going to hate me. You're some of the nicest fucking people I've ever met. You're a top walking G. You elbowed me. I probably the steer of my life. You almost choked me out 30 seconds. I would have never been able to live with myself. Thank you for sharing the cage with me.
Hey, when we were calling it in the corner over there, I commented it was very impressive to see your composure under those circumstances because he was raining down the punishment. It was looking bad for you. It was very tight in the chest. Tell us your thoughts on that. Walk us through the process.
Shane Shapiro, Anthony, and Jordan Levin, you guys beat the fuck out of me every single day. So when he started beating the fuck out of me, I was like, oh, I'm in a fight. This is normal. I need to get beat up a little bit before I start working.
What's your
Absolutely.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for this man.
Dimitri Niforos coming out with his first professional win in our co-main event here tonight.
Hey, he earned that.
Definitely earned it. Very entertaining, dude. Look to see him in our SICP cage in the near future.
Oh, I'm sure you will. I'm sure he'll be back.
Folks, do not go away. We have our main event coming up, and it's going to be a banger of a fight. Let's go to Brady L. Davis to get it started.
Intermission. Your referee tonight has been Doug Gallegos. Your judges, Jay Hunsucker, John Alberry, and Scott Huff. Timekeeper Carson Gaines. Your cage side physician, Dr. Scott Hagedorn, and your commissioner sitting cage side, Joanna Holland. Tiffany Huff has been your inspector. Are we ready for tonight's main event of the evening? Let me hear you, Evansville! Great crowd, thank you. Here we go, let's do this. Making his entrance to the blue corner, Chance Beck.
We are moving on to our main event here tonight. This one for promoter Scott Arnold's BMF chain.
Not the BMF chain, bro.
The
hey,
BMF
Rock,
chain.
Elaborate the acronym BMF, sir. What does it stand for, please?
BMF, bad mother. Beep. You can add in your. That's what this one's for. Scott Arnold's the BMF chain. This one's going to be a banger. I can't think of two better opponents to fight for that chain. One being Chance Beck as he makes his way to the SICP cage here tonight. 7-5 as a professional. This is for the welterweight division. 36 years of age, fighting out of Louisville, Kentucky. He's an MMA fighter and a brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
I'm interested to see what the strategy is going into this for a guy like Chance Beck. You know, his opponent, we know he likes to knock people out. We know he's a striker. I'm interested to see if he's going to bring some striking into the mix or if he's just going to tie it up early and go for a submission.
Chance Beck representing Derby City Martial Arts, once again under the great Ben Fowler.
Yeah, that's a solid gym out there, man. They got a lot of solid guys out there, so he's going to come ready. He's going to come prepared, I'm sure.
Chance said he's at a great point in his life now. He's able to be a stay-at-home dad, focus on nothing but training all day. He's got great sponsors behind him,
man,
and he's focused on nothing but fighting.
Hey, if my guy's a stay-at-home dad, bro, he's got the best sponsors ever.
And here he comes, Chance Beck, as he enters our SICP cage here tonight. Let's go to Brady L. Davis to bring in his opponent.
And now making his entrance to the red corner, Zack Davis.
And here he comes, Cadillac, Zack Davis, making his way to the SICP cage. 33 years of age, fighting out of Marion, Illinois.
Hey, Zack Davis came out jumping from behind stage, bro. He came out jumping. He's ready.
Zack Davis always comes prepared to fight, standing 6 foot tall. He is 4-3 as a professional, representing Vinci Martial Arts under Coach Brian Ramsey. I'll tell you, a lot of these guys fighting in these local ranks, and everybody's looking to make it to the big show, the Bellator shows, the UFC shows, and they got to come up through the ranks such as the SICP. And if there's anybody that's on the roster or on the radar of the big shows, it's these two guys.
Yeah, for sure, man. You know, I always tell people when they ask how much you're going to make on a fight like this, it's not about the money. A show like this is an opportunity. You're taking advantage of an opportunity. As a fighter, every fight that you have coming up is your most important fight. And this is a stepping stool to a larger payday, a larger stage with more support, more people behind you.
That's exactly.
They better show out.
That's exactly what these guys are looking to do. They're looking to show out tonight here in our main event, Southern Indiana Combat Production. Let's go to Brady L. Davis to get it started.
Welcome to Southern Combat Production Gold Champ. Here we go, fighting out of the blue corner. He is training Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and Muay Thai. Representing Burleson MMA, weighing in 170.6 pounds, with a record of 7 wins and 5 losses. Fighting out of Atlanta, Georgia, by way of Louisville, Kentucky, James Beck! His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, is a freestyle fighter, representing Vinci Mixed Martial Arts and Sacred Martial Arts. Sponsored by Dead Fitness, Peak Performance, laborers low to 773 and 4 loss, weighing in at 169 pounds even, with a record of 4 wins and 3 losses. Fighting out of Des Moines, Illinois, by way of Marion, Illinois, Zack. Fighters consider the rules for one instructions by your referee Niforos.
Hey guys, got the rules back in the dressing room. Again, obey my commands. Protect yourself at all times. Fight clean, fight hard. If you don't have any questions, touch them up.
Yeah. We are set to go for our main event here tonight. Southern Indiana Combat Productions, presented by the National Combat Sports Alliance, and we are set to go. Chance Beck in the gold, Zach Davis in the pink, and here we go, Josh.
Here we go, bud. Main event time. Oh, they're coming. Oh, they're coming.
Chance
out
Beck
swinging.
right away with some big punches.
Nice. Good composure. He looks to have some pretty sharp striking, man.
Ooh, big left hand by Chance Beck.
It's all over him.
Is he going to finish it up right now?
Attempt. He needs to start circling to his, circling to his left. Nice, get him back to the cage. Zach Davis he's regaining his composure. He got knocked down. That was a hard shot.
Chance Beck hard on the takedown attempt here early, round 1.
Rocky's, there he goes. He's looking to drop to the legs, and he's looking to secure either a pickup or a smooth rollout on a double leg.
And there it is, the
Nice
pickup double leg
takedown.
straight to the mat.
Nice takedown on that. From this position, man, he really needs to get his hips higher. He needs to press down the pressure, and he needs to start circling to his right. And he really needs to make things uncomfortable for Zach Cadillac Davis. Zach Davis, surprisingly enough, is staying pretty composed, but he needs to, there he goes. He's starting to posture up. Nice, he cage climbed, he's back up to his feet.
Chance Beck with a big strike in the early takedown attempt as he accomplished it. But Zach Davis back to his feet as he circles Chance to the cage.
Zach Davis with a good turn there. Zach Davis looks to be a kind of a physically imposing dude. He looks like he's the stronger of the two for sure in this competition. This corner
spinning elbow. That was fancy. But it awards him a takedown attempt, and he ends up on his back with Chance Beck on the top.
Yeah, he tried to catch looked to be a suplex in a transition, and it just didn't go for him. Chance Beck on top. Chance Beck, he's looking to pass. He's pressuring. That's a good pass there. Nope, now he's back in the guard, but he's posturing up and throwing some fire down on him, man. These guys they're going at it, Rock. They are going at it.
Just over halfway through our first round here in our main event, Southern Indiana Combat Production in the beginning, presented by the National Combat Sports Alliance.
Zach's pretty active from the bottom. He's throwing some good elbows in there. It's pretty decent work. He's scooting though, and he really needs to create space in this position and look to stand up. I feel like Zach's going to be a way more effective fighter standing up than he is on his back. On his back, he doesn't really seem to have a lot of answers. He really doesn't seem to be a submission-heavy guy.
Chance Beck imposing his will all over Zach Davis here.
Yeah,
And Zach's back to his feet.
Oh, he's back up. Nice lead leg kick. He's really working that leg. He's trying to pop those tires early. Good front teeth. Oh, swing and a miss, bud.
Zach
You
Davis
almost
to the
got a head
southpaw.
kick.
Chance Beck and orthodox.
These guys have got some really clean exchanges with these combinations.
A minute and a half left, round one. Ooh, hard left hand by Chance Beck.
Yeah,
Zach
good
Davis
timing.
hard on the kicks.
Good timing there off that kick by Chance with that counter. It looks like Chance is just hunting for that. When he throws that lead leg kick, he's throwing that counter straight right hand shot.
Again, Zach Davis to the leg kicks. As he goes up high.
Yeah, there's a lot of kick heavy attacks. He's tired. He just shook his arms out.
A lot of muscles there on Zach Davis, as we know the blood starts to fill up in there and they get heavy.
Yeah, when you start carrying a lot of type 2 muscle fiber, you start wearing out quick.
Both guys swinging some heavy leather here late in the first round.
That was they're slinging that iron in there now. Some heavy leather going. Catches the leg, big counter, man.
30 seconds left in this first round.
This is a good round, man. These guys are really they're making a good show for themselves, that's for sure.
Chance Beck with some kicks of his own.
He's getting so close. He's getting so close to land the head kick.
Chance Beck to the body, then up top.
Chance Beck is really showing some really clean technical striking. Oh.
Ooh, hard body kick right there by Zach Davis. As we're going to end this round with a barrage of punches by both guys.
Oh, buddy.
How do you call that one, Josh?
Man, honestly, I don't know who to give that round to.
We've said it once before here tonight, and we'll say it again. I'm glad we're not a judge.
I would probably edge that round to Chance just because he had the cleaner strikes. And if you remember at the beginning of the round, he landed a strike that put him on his butt, and he looked to finish the fight. Here's the replay right here. He comes in, he opens up, clean combination. Zach Davis comes forward. Chance comes back, and he's going to land right there. Clean hook. The hook is what hurt him. Now we see at the end of the round, that was another good counter with a leg kick. And just a lot of good back and forth, but I think Chance got the better end of it, man. I really do.
Zach Davis had some really hard kicks.
Yeah.
But Chance Beck, some very crisp and clean striking.
Yeah, very, very, very technical striker. He looks good.
We're set to go for round 2 of our main event, scheduled for 3. Chance Beck to the head kick.
Chance looks to be a little bit of the fresher of the two. And he's definitely throwing the volume out there. Zach looking to work that leg again. He's trying to pop them tires, bro.
Zach Davis again in the southpaw stance as Chance Beck in the orthodox.
Oh, nice hook. Nice little check hook there by Chance. Zach's starting to press now.
Is that left hook again by Chance Beck, but it missed on that one.
Yeah, he landed it earlier, and now he's trying to go for it again. You don't want. There's one thing you don't want, Rock. You don't want to get caught going to the cookie jar one too many times.
Hard right hand.
Hook. And Zach is not even phased.
Chance Beck for the shot attempt as he ends up on his back. Zach Davis unloading some left hands.
He's raining it down, bud. Oh.
Hard right hands now.
He's trying to roll.
Referee's looking in tight. Chance Beck's got to move.
He's trying to transition. He's surviving. Zach Davis looking to close in on a choke. He ain't got it. He doesn't have it. I think Chance is going to push the knee, roll into a transition, and come up, and he does.
Chance Beck on top here with 3.5 minutes left to work. Zach Davis looking to get back to his feet.
These fools are going at it, man. They are going at it. This is a hell of a fight. This is a hell of a fight. Good knee inside. He's got him on the cage. Oh,
Chance Beck for a sloppy shot. He's hurting.
He's hurt.
This could be the beginning of the end, Josh.
Yeah. He's smelling blood in the water.
Zach Davis hard on the ground and pound right now.
He's getting
looking for a finish.
Oblivion, bro. He better transition. He better recover. He better defend. He's got a leg. He's fishing for a leg.
Holy cow, Chance Beck survives that
Chance
onslaught.
Beck is a tough dude.
Looking to come in for a single right now.
He is showing some durability in there. Zach Davis better capitalize on this opportunity, though.
Halfway through our second round.
He's sitting on turtle, but he's not doing anything. I think Zach Davis might be a little bit gassed.
He may be gassed, but he's still throwing some heavy punches. This
slapping.
could be it. Chance Beck needs to move.
Oh, he's got his back. What is that?
What? Chance Beck takes the back. One hook in, looking for the rear naked choke. He's got 2 minutes left to work.
Oh, my. Man, Zach Davis has got a long road ahead of him because Chance Beck's got his back and he's under his chin somewhat. Zach Davis really needs to push on a knee. He needs to flatten his back against that leg that's on the mat right now currently, and he needs to turn into him. No dice.
He does.
No dice, but at least he got him off his back. Now man, look at those. That's some labored breathing, bud.
Chance Beck on top here in the half guard of Zach Davis with 1.5 minutes left in this second round.
This is going to come down to who wants it more. Who wants it more? Who worked harder in the gym? Whose preparation was better? Because right now, it's nothing but guts and lungs. That's all these two got right now. And he just transitioned to a pass.
We talked about earlier about how this is an
Oh,
opportunity.
no.
Both of these guys trying
God.
to seize the opportunity. They're leaving everything they got in this cage here at the SICP.
They're laying it on the line, dude. These guys are taking penitentiary chances in there with some of these transitions. This is crazy, bro.
Under 1 minute left in the second round.
Man, 50 seconds to thrive or survive. What are you going to do, man? What are you going to do? Oh, big hammer fist. He's circling.
Chance Beck covering up again.
Yeah.
Zach Davis in the full mount. 30 seconds left, and he escapes.
He just backdoored out. Nope.
Chance Beck hard on the front headlock.
He ain't got it. He's gassed. Chance Beck is gassed.
Zach Davis hard on the headlock. Oh!
Quit.
What? He taps with 20 seconds left with some sort of unorthodox choke.
He quit. Rocky, that man just quit.
I don't know what else to say other than you're exactly right, because that submission there is a submission that should never work.
That was nothing but pressure. Topside pressure. That guy tapped to topside pressure. I mean, I'm not going to talk bad about him because that was a banger. Those guys were going for broke, but that's a tough way to lose. He just quit.
You see the replay here, brought to you by Lex Lil Contracting.
He straight up quit. Oh, there's a big exchange, but that was it, man. That was the beginning of the end. I want you, if they show it on the replay here, I want you to see this, man. This was not, he had nothing but topside pressure. Look, he's going for a Darce, but it's topside pressure. That's all that is. 100%.
20 seconds left in that round.
Wow.
Zach Davis is going to be our BMF holder here tonight in our main event.
Victor via gas tank, bro. He just won that off of sheer endurance.
Let's go to Brady L. Davis to make it official.
So, ladies and gentlemen, at 4 minutes, 42 seconds in the second round, your winner by tap out due to Anaconda, Zach Davis!
I know they announced it as an anaconda, folks. That was not an anaconda. I don't know who called it that, but that was not that. Let's go to Josh Shockman to get the in-cage interview.
Zach, you're the bad mofo, my friend. Congratulations. Big victory, dude. That was 100% conditioning hard. That was a dog fight, bro. Y'all didn't give it up for this, man. That was a dog fight. Hey, tell everybody how you feel right now, man. Man, hey, everybody, congratulations. Hey, big victory in there. That was all hard, bro. Big victory. Congrats, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, please do not forget the Southern Indiana Combat Production official after party at Buck's Country Bar and Grill immediately following the show. We thank you so much for coming out and giving us a chance to bring MMA back to Evansville. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm Jayden out. God bless.
What a night of fights, man.
Fantastic night of fights here, folks.
Yeah.
Southern Indiana Combat Productions in the beginning, our first show here in Evansville under this banner. It's been a great night. We've had some awesome fights. Our main event you just saw here, Zack Davis, the new BMF chain holder. That was a man. That was a dog fight.
A banger, man. Not a single fight disappointed the entire night. Great night of fights, great action, very impressive card. A lot of good guys. I just can't say enough good stuff about this fight card, man.
We're bringing MMA back to Evansville, Indiana after a 6-year hiatus under the Southern Indiana Combat Productions banner. We got a lot more, folks. Make sure you stick around. Check out our Facebook, the National Combat Sports Alliance. Check out our Facebook. It's just been a great night of fights.
Yeah, hell yeah. We'll see you on the next one.
Rocky France,
Josh Shockman.